And we do it to Casey Senior Shelley center as well. Take the practice lineup as we go. That's the Standards Home and Pregame Show on KRS2. We'll wrap it up after this.
At Standards Home Health, we believe that you deserve compassionate, honest, and reliable care from only the finest healthcare professionals who go the extra mile. Standards Home Health provides in-home services for skilled nursing, home health aides, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and social workers. Standard staff of nurses and therapists are here to provide high-quality, safe, and cost-effective patient care for you in your home, an assisted living facility, or a family or friend's home. Contact one of your nearby Standards Home Health offices today.
Rockdale Tigers host the Trojans tonight. Open pass is prologue. In 2007, the 1-5 Tigers traveled to defending state champion Liberty Hill. Battled the Panthers to the end before the Panthers pulled out what they later said. Won back the bell, got in the playoffs, and sparked a long run of success. Last week, the Tigers traveled to two-time defending state champ and number 1 ranked Franklin and battled back late, giving the Lions a scare before they pulled away and continued their 38-game winning streak by slipping past the Tigers 25-15. The Tigers were down 25-3, but had Franklin pinned back deep in their own territory. But Jaden Jackson got the Lions out from under the shadow of their own goalpost.
Franklin pinned back at their own 1. Here's a big handoff and a big hole. Running away down the left side to the 40. Midfield, 45, 40. Chasing home down across the 35-yard line. They talk about slipping the field.
The man who made the tackle, DeAndre Stevens, stepped up again moments later and got the ball back to the Tigers.
A flag fake, a deep ball down the middle. The pass is intercepted. It is intercepted by the Tigers. DeAndre Stevens, this is his series. He steps up and makes a huge play.
Then with the Tigers deep in their own territory at their own 4-yard line, the Tiger offense turned a short pass into a huge play.
Snap is back, marching back to throw, rolling to his right. Sends him in downfield, has him run right side, complete, 25, to the 30. Right to tackle, still going, to the 40, 45, midfield, chase to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, to the 10.
Wow.
All the way, you'll take it for the Rockdale touchdown. That will be a 96-yard touchdown pass.
Franklin would put together another drive, but the Tigers forced a fumble deep in their own territory and recovered it, and then drove the length of the field again to score, but a failed two-point conversion attempt left the Tigers just short. Still, the Tigers come into their next game with a bit of a spring in their step after realizing that they could stand up and battle their way back against powerhouse Franklin. Tiger head coach Hunter Hamrick noted that a Tiger assistant coach who was a player on that 07 team immediately saw the parallel.
Coach Monroe might be the only one that was around back then, that's still on staff and had the most experience. And I want to say he said the very same comment and same comparison right out of the gate. I got finished talking to the kids right at the end of it, and it's harping on the fact that I'm looking for something. We're looking for something. I think that was it.
Hamrick believes there's work ahead for the Tigers, but something clicked in the players against Franklin.
But for a new coaching staff coming in, you're kind of looking for that aha moment type deal, or that we got it moment, trying to get your kids completely bought into what you're doing.
Now the Tigers take on the Troy Trojans, led by former Cameron Yo coach Tommy Brashear. Under Brashear, the Trojans have taken on an entirely new philosophy.
Now they are 70% pass and 30% run. Got a quarterback that can sling it around, got a couple receivers that really can get away from you.
The Tigers seek to build on some newfound momentum as they take on the Trojans tonight. It's the Rockdale Tigers and the Troy Trojans on homecoming, live from Tiger Field in Rockdale. Next.
Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT FM in Rockdale is brought to you by Capilino, Dodd & Krebs, Citizens National Bank, Bossler Energy Base, Rockdale Welding Supply, Midway Grocery, Perry & Perry Builders, Texas Propane, Bland Construction, Tiger Painting, Alpha One Chevrolet, Standards Home Health, Winnie L. Nursing Home, Cafe Corner, Julio's, Hood Insurance, Rollo Insurance, Rockdale Country Ford, Parsley's Food Service, Catherine W. Rodham Realty, Rockdale Federal Credit Union in Rockdale and in Thorndale, Napa, Gaddy's of Rockdale, 2 doors down in Broadway, Scott's Body Shop, Climate Control, Rockdale Estates and Rehabilitation, Rockdale Booster Club, 5-Star Car Wash, Judith Matula Realty, and By the Ranch. And now, we take you to the Rockdale Country Ford broadcast booth and tonight's game with Jay Davis and A.J. Whiteside.
Thanks very much, Jordan. The national anthem going on right now. The Rockdale Tigers getting set to take on the Troy Trojans. Kickoff is coming up. Listen to Rockdale Tiger football. Take a 60-second timeout. We'll have pregame activities continuing next on KRXT. Stay with us.
For family dining at its best, it's the Parsley family in Rockdale, Lee's Landing, and Texas Fajita. Lee's Landing has daily specials, and also check out their nighttime specials. Texas Fajita is open Friday and Saturday. Drive-through dining, fast food, all great. All located on Highway 79 here in Rockdale. The Parsley family of restaurants.
When you need tires, the place to go is your Napa dealer on West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale. Not only do they carry the tires for your cars and trucks, they've also got tires for your ATVs, farm tires, tractor tires, 18-wheeler tires, anything that needs a tire, they probably can get it for you at Napa on West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale. Give them a call at 512-446-2505. That's your Napa Auto Parts dealer on West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale.
Hey, welcome back to Tiger Field in Rockdale. Jay Davis, A.J. Whiteside with you. Glad to be with you this evening for Rockdale Tiger football. The captains out there for the coin toss. And the captains for the Tigers, Layden Barczyk, Riley Spears, Guillermo Carter, and one of their 68, Mason Meschwitz. The coin toss going on. There's the clip right there. Tigers win the toss. It's talking to quarterback Layden Barczyk. The Tigers will be working. Tigers win the toss. They defer. They choose to kick off. We're kicking off from left to right. So we'll be operating from right to left from our viewpoint here at the press box. And, AJ, we're about ready for football.
Exactly. Of course, as I said before, just want to see what the Tigers will do. Will the great performance, the good performance from last week carry over into tonight's football game? And I'm pretty sure that Troy is looking at the Tigers as the Tigers did going into the Franklin game. So this is a game that I expect to be hard-fought also. Just want to see how well the Rockdale Tigers will respond after having a good performance. Although it was a loss last week against the number one team in the state, the Franklin Lions. And they will be definitely playing defense first. And that's what really looked good in last week's ball game, the Rockdale Tigers defense. And as I said before, that the Tigers, I wouldn't say completely shut down the Lions, though, but that was the lowest point total that the Lions have scored on anybody in a while.
Yeah, so the Tigers have, the thing is, it's a great performance last week, but if they come out and lay an egg tonight, that's all for naught. So
Kind of negates that.
So the Daniel Rodriguez ready to kick it off with the Tigers. For the Trojans, ready on the return across the 15, running wide to the 20, 25, 30, 35, brought down about the 37-yard line. That's where the Trojans will start first and 10. They gave it a Trojan offense. The Tiger defense, Jacoby Anderson, Chad David and A.J. Sandoval up front. Anderson and Sandoval the ends. Chad David the nose tackle. Riley Spears, senior. Kamar Spencer, senior. Isaiah Saul, senior. Linebackers. Carson Eoff in that kind of a rover spot. Sawyer Chalk as well. Corners, sophomore DeAndre Stevens. Junior Eric Shepard. The Guillermo Carter, the senior safety. In the gun, Joseph McMurtry, the quarterback, grandson of the former coach, of course. Snap is back. Back to throw. Pass left flat. Bobble to complete to the 40, reaching out to about the 43-yard line before he's brought down. And the Yeoman will pick up about 6 or 7 on the play.
And, of course, the Trojans going to be throwing the ball a whole lot more than we're accustomed them doing in the past.
Back to throw. McMurtry, pass right side. Is incomplete. Almost intercepted. Broke on the ball nicely on that. I think it was Eric Shepard, but broke on it.
Of course, the good thing about the passing game of the Trojans will be we'll get a chance to see can the Rockdale Tigers apply pressure, and that's what they're going to have to do if the Trojans completely flipped over 70% passing to 30% run now. That defense.
Third and 5, back and throw. McMurtry under pressure. It's sack. Back at about the 31. The Tiger pressure there and come through and get the sack of McMurtry. That's key. They try to go with the quick route, but the Tiger, the defensive back didn't know where to go, and the Tiger pressure got it.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say as it just happened. That's going to be a big part of the Rockdale Tigers defense. If they're going to throw the ball, and they're going to throw it in high volumes, that is what you're going to have to do. All the time you don't have to sack, but pressure will be a big part of this outcome of this football game.
Tigers will let the punt bounce across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line is where they'll officially mark it. From Tiger Field and Rockdale for the Rockdale Country Football Broadcast booth, Jay Davis, David right side with you. The Rockdale Tigers and the Troy Trojans go score. Tigers are first possession.
And as I always say, whenever you win the toss and you defer and you kick off and you force the other team to go out in just 3 plays, to me, that's just like receiving the kickoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always looked at it like that. If they mounted a long drive and then punted, then that's a different story. But Tigers in good shape, first possession for the Rockdale Tigers.
First and 10, Bladen Barczyk, quarterback, quick pass out the right, flat complete. Gary Marrero makes Merrill Carter breaks the tackle, 35, pushed out of bounds. Barczyk, the senior quarterback, Kamar Spencer, the running back, sophomore DeAndre Stevens, senior Gary Marrero Carter, receivers Eric Shepard in the slot, Sawyer Chalk will see some time in the backfield of the flanker spot. Riley Spears, a tight end, the senior, and also Mason Meshwitz, the senior center. Mason Willard, Stephen Goodrich, the guards, Louis Lippe, and David Penny are the tackles. Second down and 1 for the Tigers. Gain of about 9 on the play. Just underway, no score. 10:38 to go in the first quarter. In the gun, 4 wides, 2 each side for the right hash. Back to throws Barczyk. Steps up, fires down the middle, pass through. Gobbled and tipped it through the hands of the intended receiver, Gary Marrero Carter, incomplete. He tipped it and almost tipped it to himself, but it falls incomplete.
And, of course, he was there to thrown just a little high, but that still leaves the Tigers in good shape. And as I always say, that first down play is very important. Depends on what you pick up on first down, and that determines what you do on a second down. And, of course, you're going to leave yourself with a third down and makeable, very makeable and short. And the early part of the season, Tigers weren't doing this.
Third and a yard from the 37 is Snap Barczyk on the keeper around the right end. Has room to cross the 40. About the 43. Ball might have popped loose at the end. Out of bounds. It'll be a first down. A 5-star call was first down to the Tigers about the 45-yard line.
Exactly, because the first down play set that up. Although the second down pass was incomplete, that's what happens when you leave yourself with third down and makeable. You was even in a situation, of course, you don't want to have to think about that this early. In a situation where if you wanted to, you probably could have gone for that and picked it up. So good-looking start for a first drive for Rockdale Tigers against Troy Trojans.
First and 10 from their own 46-yard line in the gun. Wide receiver to the left. Tight end to the right. Man in motion. A give to Marrero Carter around the left end in trouble and then brought down, stacked up and brought down. Not the line of scrimmage, might have lost a yard and a half. It'll bring up second down.
And of course, that was a slow developing play just kind of just tossed the ball to Carter, and the defense for the Trojans, they were there. They kind of sniffed that one out nice. They actually lost some yardage there.
Yeah, you lost about maybe a yard and a half. Call it 2. It'll be second down and 12. And the gun. The receiver's left, one to the right. Tight into the right, snap back. Barczyk on the keeper, coming around the right end. Slipped the tackle, still going, pushed out of bounds, running it laterally. Never could find a crease to get the turned up field, and was pushed out of bounds. Basically no gain.
Going to break up the third down and long for the Tigers. And as I say, you just don't want to find yourself in that situation. Although we have players that could overcome that, but I don't think this team is really built to have to come back, from third down.
Very few are, unless you're like the St. Louis Rams of '99.
And I was trying to think of a team that I could put in that category that they would need to be like. No matter
third and 12 from their own 44-yard line in the gun. Slot receiver to the right. Now Guillermo Carter goes in motion into the slot. Snap is back. Barczyk back to throw. Standing and looking. Rolling to his right. Directs traffic. Now fires down the field. Right side pass is complete to the 15, to the 10. Hauled down inside the 10, about the 9-yard line. That'll be enough for a 5-star call off first down. And the Tigers are in the ranch red zone.
That was a beautiful play. The quarterback Barczyk fired one down the field. That's one where he rolled out, had plenty of time. Great blocking from the interior lineman, from the offensive lineman at the on the onset, giving Bladen a chance to roll out and actually direct traffic, point to where Shelly Smith where he wanted to go. And
Sawyer Chalk at the other end of that pass. So it's first and goal at the 10-yard line, or just inside the 10, about the 9. And we got Patula penalty flag, and we'll check the flag. Legal false start, legal procedure against the Tigers.
And you feel good sometimes about a play where a quarterback has time and opportunity to roll out and direct traffic, because you know that it's the capability, it's a chance that somebody could break open, and that's what happened on that particular play. With no pressure on Bladen whatsoever on that play.
First and goal at the 14. Earl Carter goes into the backfield in motion. Now snap and a toss to him coming around the right end and bangs down to about the 10-yard line. And that'll bring up second and goal right at the 10. 8:38 to go in the first quarter, and no score.
Thinking the Tigers overcome the first down mistake there after they had gotten the ball deep into the territory of the Trojans. March backwards 5 yards, and you really just you got to try to avoid that. As I always say, those 5-yarders somehow they can just do you in,
especially in the red zone. Second and goal at the 10 in the gun. 3 receivers left, 2 tight ends to the right. Snap back and a toss. Cuts it back up the middle. Guillermo Carter, and he's brought down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. And we have a third and goal. Got a lot of that lateral, the lateral toss to Earl Carter there. They like something in that matchup.
Exactly, and of course, and he has the ability to break one of those and get that full-headed steam going upfield. But I had not seen that yet. But that's what you're looking for. And of course, the Tigers' run game did a good job last week also. They need to try to get that back on pace also.
Trying to find another weapon to go along with the quarterback Bladen Barczyk in the running game. In the gun, 2 backs in the backfield with him here, 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on third and goal 10. Play action fake. Barczyk rolling out to his right. Looking now, pump fakes now. Scrambles right, and he's brought down inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. That'll bring a fourth and goal to 7. And probably looking at a field goal here.
And of course, what happens also when you have a passing game and you have the ball close to the goal line, that end zone line acts as another defender also. Actually, it shortens your field when you want to operate your run game. The patterns are cut short, and that helps the defense. I think that's a plus for the defense when you have that situation.
Ball spotted at the 6 on the right hash, 23-yard field goal attempt. Daniel Rodriguez, the kick is on the way. And And the kick is good. Down on the field. 6:34 to go in the first quarter. 3-0. The Rockdale Tigers lead the Trojans. For the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, you listen to the Rockdale Tigers football on KRXD. Stay with us.
Hey, have you been by Rockdale Country Ford on West 79 in Rockdale lately? They're getting more new vehicles in stock every day. Also, take advantage of the low rate specials combined with rebates. Rates as low as 0% financing on F-150 and Explorer, 0.9% on Expedition, and 2.9% on the Mustang Mach-E. Get these hot summer deals now at Rockdale Country Ford. See any of these friendly salesmen: Braden Lance, Paul Leopold, or Lee Jenkins.
If it needs painting, it needs Matthew Burgess with Tiger Painting. Matthew can do it all. Interior, exterior painting, staining, varnishing, refinishing your cabinets, wood and metal fencing stained or painted, as well as custom painting. Matt also offers pressure washing. Call Tiger Painting at 512-963-2827. You can check out his work on his Facebook page at Tiger Painting Rockdale. For all of your painting needs, that's Tiger Painting. They have the eye for painting. Call them at 512-963-2827.
Well, Trojans taking the kickoff on the return. Step inside the end zone. Bring it out across the 15, across the 20, to about the 22-yard line. That's where the Trojans will start. Let's get the touchdown summary with AJ.
Okay, nice drive by the Rockdale Tigers, set up by a long pass to Sawyer Chalk from the quarterback, Bladen Barczyk. But the drive stalled at the 7-yard line. He ended up in a 25-yard touchdown, I should say 25-yard field goal by Daniel Rodriguez. That was a 10-play, 75-yard drive for Tigers. 3-0 Rockdale.
So first and 10 for the Trojans from zone 22. Snap is back. Inside handoff up the middle, and the running back brought down just across the 25. Marked down about the 24-yard line. Gage Richardson on the carry.
And as you said, the Trojans trying to install a new scheme also, trying to go more of a passing type offense as opposed to what we're used to seeing.
Various forms of the run. Second and 9 from the 23. Snap is back. Quick pass out the left flat. Tunnel screen pass complete. Has room to the 30. Jason hauled down about the 32-yard line. It should be enough for a first down for the Trojans, and it is.
And, of course, that's what you're going to have to be on guard against also. The tunnel screen picked up just enough yardage for the first down. As I said, the key to the passing attack is just bringing pressure. We saw last week where the Tigers, they were very capable of doing that against Franklin, and we're going to have to maintain that tonight also.
First and 10 from the long 32. Snap is back. McMurtry back. Handed off on the draw. It fooled me. Cross the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Brought down on the carry, Gage Richardson. Gain of a couple. Bring up second down.
And, of course, 3 Tigers there to bring the ball carrier down. And one thing about the Tigers defense, they come in swarms. It's not always just one or two players there. It's multiple players there to bring the ball carrier.
Second down and 7. Snap is back. Richardson back to throw. Back to throw. McMurtry throws it out right. On the right outside, it incomplete. That'll bring up third down.
Good job by the Tigers. That's where you want to keep the Trojans. Third down and long. Going to be about third and maybe 7.5, 8 yards or so.
And third down and a good 8 to go for first down with 4:59 to go in the first quarter. For the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, Davis Stadium Whiteside Radio.
Tigers did a good job on the first defensive set that they had, and trying to do the same thing here, trying to get the ball back on a punt from the Trojans.
Third and 8, 3 receivers to the right, 1 in motion now. Now it's back to McMurtry, back to throw. Pressure coming. Throws over the middle. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will force the punt. I was watching to see that it looked like the umpire had the flag in his hand. Maybe it was just like a wristband or something that I mistook. But I was waiting for him to throw the flag. I was like, oh my goodness!
And of course, that was thrown into coverage. 3 Tiger defenders there, but you can credit number 60, AJ Sandoval, for the pressure. So that pressure at shown itself again. He was hot on the tail of McMurtry, and he had to get rid of the ball before he actually wanted to. So good job by the Tigers defense, and just trying to get the offense going again. Tigers lead 3-0.
Snap is back, the punt is away. Tigers on a return 35 to the 40, just shy of the 40, and pushed out of bounds. That was on the return, DeAndre Stevens, and the Tigers will have a fresh set of down.
Okay, not bad field position, going to be about the 40-yard line. The Tigers defense showing up again, so they're giving the offense a chance to put some points on the board. Tigers would love to get the ball into the end zone, get some sevens instead of the threes. And we take the threes whenever we can, but this offense has the capability to rack up some 7-pointers also.
First and 10 from the 40 in the gun. Snap is back, inside handoff coming wide left. 45, out to about the 47-yard line, and brought down. One more Soto on the carry. The Tigers giving some different guys some carries in the backfield, trying to add to what Bladen Barczyk had. And
that's always a good deal. I mean, they have some good running backs, and they're coming into their own. They're learning the system, and that's good to see.
Second down at about 3. Give coming wide right. Scrimmage from the 47, makes his way across midfield, about the 49 in Troy territory. Brought down with the first down is Raiden Hamilton, the junior.
And once again, that's 2 carries and 2 different ball carriers. Two different ball carriers. Of course, you know Kamar Spencer and Gavin Morrell Carter, but it's good to see that coach is getting some touches for the other young men also, because if you're going to make a playoff run or try to do a good job in district, you're going to have to need all of these players. Going to need a variety of players to showcase, to come out and play well.
There's a timeout on the field brought to you by the Rockdale Tiger Booster Club. With 4:07 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 the Rockdale Tigers lead the Troy Trojans. Tigers in their old blue jerseys with gold numbering and lettering, and the gold helmets with Tigers and blue script on the side. Trojans with the white jerseys, white pants, and the maroon numbers and letters and maroon helmets. There's a switch to see the Trojans going with more of the wide open spread kind of offense. We watched Zachary Bocic for the Trojans for so many years. For the Trojans, had a lot of success running out of that I formation. Now he's playing for Samuelson State University over there in Huntsville.
And of course, they've been on TV the last couple of weekends.
Yeah, indeed. They're up in the Conference USA now. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the Trojan 49. Snap is back. Barczyk on the keeper coming right. In trouble, and he's stacked up, and a whole host of Trojan defenders stop him right there. Couldn't get momentum going on the first push, and he was stopped right there. Second down, they're going quickly now. Tempo from their own 48. 2 guys get set over on the right side. 2 receivers to the left. Snap is back. Play action. Fake pass over the middle. Complete. Riley Spears across the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. That'll be enough for a 5-star call, much first down for the Tigers.
That was a nice play by the quarterback. Not only just by the quarterback, nice play call. Just a little dump pass over the middle. And Riley Spears, the only thing he had to do was just catch the ball, which he did, to pick up a first down. So put that particular play in your memory bank, because I'm pretty sure you'll see that one again.
Yes, indeed. So, first and 10, a give coming wide left. Gabriel Carter around the end of to the 20, out of bounds. That'll be enough for a 5-star Commonwealth first down, and they are in the Ranch red zone. Out of bounds about the 16.
And, of course, Tigers have not gotten the running game going the way they want to, but whatever they've gotten going for the last couple of weeks has enabled them to open up the pass game just a little bit more.
So, first and 10 at the 16-yard line in the Ranch red zone. In the gun. Line up split to each side. 2 tight ends. Snap is back. Barczyk with a handoff. Coming wide right. Chased and hauled down. Inside the 20, about the 18-yard line. On a carry, I think it was Raiden Hamilton there.
And, of course, Milton Chandler, number 8 for for the Trojans in on the stop. Caught up with the ball carrier in the backfield and dropped him for about, let's say, a yard loss or so.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0, the Rockdale Tigers would lead over the Troy Trojans. This game, again, moving kind of quickly here. A lot of short passing and some good little bit of running here early on. First, it'll be second down at about 11. Snap is back. Barczyk pump fakes. Now will keep up the middle. Banks into his own lineman, and then is stopped right about the 21-yard line. That'll bring up third down. They'll lose a couple more.
And, of course, the loss of yardage put the Tigers in a situation where they probably will have to put the ball in the air to pick up a first down. Of course, they look like they lost about 2 more on that particular play. That play did not do exactly.
It didn't develop it. There was no hole. There was no
at all.
No passing. The passing lane, nothing. Second, third down now. Snap is back. Toss to the right side in trouble. And I think he might have wanted to throw the ball, but there was nowhere to go. He's dragged down short, out of bounds. Sawyer Chalk on the carry. Loses another several yards. This will be fourth down at about 20 to go. So the Tigers will be looking at another field goal here. Ball spotted at 25, so it'll be about a 42-yard field goal attempt. This is not a gimme.
Nope, not at all. But nowadays, the high schools are kind of getting it there.
From the right hash. But snap and hold. Kick on the way. It is no good. Just a bit short and to the left. So the field goal attempt is no good. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. 3-0. The Rockdale Tigers with the lead over the Troy Trojans.
A good example of what I was talking about. Good drive stomached there by no penalties, but some negative yards. And that's generally what happens when you go backwards and you put yourself in that third down and long situation. And, of course, now your playbook is not as open as it would if you had less yardage to pick up. Back on the field.
First and 10 from the 25. 3 receivers to the right. Snap is back. McMurtry back to throw. Throws deep down the seam. The pass complete. Across the 45 down to about a 43-yard line. He's wrapped up right there. But a big pass play. Completion for a first down for the Trojans. Number 1 making the catch. Reed Ketchum for the Trojans.
That time Trojans had good blocking. No defensive pressure by the Tigers.
So snap is back. First and 10 at the 44 inside handoff up the middle across 40 down to about the 38-yard line. He's brought down. We'll bring up second down. Reed Ketchum. That's an apropos name for a receiver, I guess. Second down, about 5 in the gun. Snap it back. Inside handoff up the middle. Off the 35. Banging down to about the 31-yard line. We'll bring up that'll be enough for a first down for the Trojans.
And, of course, Trojans look like they're calling a couple of plays in the huddle.
And they're moving quickly. First and 10 at the 31. In the gun, snap is back. Inside handoff coming right. Banging over the right side is Gage Richardson. Inside the 30, Brown down to about the 27-yard line. Bring up second down. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3-0 the lead for the Tigers.
And so that's what they're doing now. They kind of slowed it down just a little bit. This drive started at the 25 of the Trojans.
Second down at about 7 at the 28. In the gun, 4 wides, 2 to each side. Snap back, play action fake pass, left side is wide of his receiver, incomplete. That'll bring up a third down. Trevor Collins, I think, on the intended receiver. No, Maverick Williams, the intended receiver.
As I said before, this drive started at the 25 down there inside the 30 of the Tigers, just inside of the 30 at about the 20, let's call it the 28-yard line.
Third and 8. Third down and along 7 from the 28. In the gun, receiver motion, snap it back. Back to throws McMurtry, sets, throws across the middle, incomplete. Just ahead of his intended receiver. And a defender kind of had a beat on it there for a second, but it falls incomplete fourth down.
And I think McMurtry saw that there was no receiver. And as you said, the defender had a beat on it, and they kind of just drilled that one to the ground.
4th down, 12 will go for it here. Snap is back. McMurtry back to throw. That's under pressure. Hit and sack. Back at about the 36. And the Tigers will turn them away and force turnover on down.
Raleigh Spears, number 14, he's missed do it all on offense and defense also. Good job by the Rockdale Tigers. And once again, that is what they're going to have. If this team is going to pass, Tigers just have to defend the pass and bring some pressure. And that's the second sack. And Raleigh Spears did a good job and wrapped him up, brought him down, was not going to let him loose. And Tigers get the football back. And
it's the pressure and the coverage working together because Troy wants to get the ball away quickly, and the Tigers are not giving them anywhere to go.
Exactly. And, of course, they work hand in hand. Exactly.
1st and 10 for the Tigers now from their own 35-yard line with 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. From the left hash, two receivers right, one to the left. And in motion, snap back. Jet sweep give coming wide right. Around the end of the 40 and pushed out of bounds. DeAndre Stevens on the carry around the end. Picked up about 5 or so on the play.
Of course, you'll take that. Anytime you see a jet sweep, anything around the end, you immediately want to take a lot of yardage, a lot of real estate covered, but Trojans kind of converged and shut that down. But that's a good play for the Tigers. And it was blocked well, but Trojans kind of got over to the sideline as quickly as they could.
Troy is doing one thing they're doing really well is they are chasing to the perimeter. They're cutting off the perimeter, not really giving the Tigers much to work with there. 2nd down and 5. Snap is back. Should be last play of the quarter. Handoff coming right, and the fumble. The ball's loose. It's recovered by the Trojans on the return. 25 down to the 21-yard line, and for the Trojans. Number 25 on the recovery, Peyton Crawford. And the Tigers turned it over, and that one hurts.
And, of course, you pretty much saw that play was, I wouldn't say doomed from the start, but even the toss from the quarterback to the initial ball carrier, even it had a little bobble to it. So it started off on a bad note. Tigers defense going to have to step up big this time because the Trojans start almost at 20 yards.
This will be the final play of the quarter. 1 second to go in the quarter, unless it's a defensive penalty. From the 21, snap is back to throw. That throws across the middle, pass in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, incomplete. Looking for Cooper Valier, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The Rockdale Tigers lead the Troy Trojans 3-0 as we go to the second quarter. Oh, hold up there, clock operator. So they started the clock. That's the end of the first quarter. Tigers lead 3-0 from the Rockdale Country Road broadcast booth. You listen to Rockdale Tigers football on KRXT. Stay with us.
It's selling season. How does it sound to be under contract on your home, land, or ranch in 12 days sound? Well, let us introduce you to the top 3% seller at Keller Williams, Catherine Rodham. Catherine uses current market analysis and will tell you like it is. Catherine Rodham doesn't just list your property, she sells it. Call Catherine Rodham with Keller Williams Realty or find her online at catsalestx.com. That's cat with a K. Bland Construction proudly supports the Rockdale ISD staff, students, and Tiger athletes. They hope you have a successful year in the classroom and on the playing field or court. Bland Construction is not a stranger to change, for they've been in business since 1979, proudly serving Rockdale and surrounding areas with all your construction needs. Please remember Bland Construction if you're in need of a new home facelift, or a paint job. Call them first and give them a chance to help you out. Remember, you are not in business for 41 years if you're not doing something right. Bland Construction, 512-446-2693.
Start of the first play of the second quarter. Troy throws a pass into the end zone, but we got to put it on the shoot up until the penalty flag down. Looks like it's going to come back. They're scrimmaging from the 21-yard line. It'll be holding, though, against the Trojans, so it'll come back.
That's a big break for the Tigers, of course, putting them back 10 yards. Get the play over, but give them an opportunity to shut this drive down. And, of course, this drive started on a Rockdale penalty. I should have said a Rockdale fumble. Trojans took over at the 20-yard line and trying to get on the scoreboard. Tigers lead by 3.
Big opportunity for the Tiger defense. First, second down and long. It's a handoff over the left side across the 30, banging down to about the 25-yard line. Gage Richardson. You know, after the touchdown was called back, they have Troy pinned back a bit. They do not want to let them, you know, out of this hold right here. They've got to make a defensive stand.
Exactly, because they still have a long way to go. Third down, and
about 13 yards to go for the first down.
You got to.
At the 25 of the gun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On the left hash, snap is back. Rolling out to the right, throwing the pass underneath right side. Incomplete, broke it up. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Trojans. All your chalk in there on the breakup.
Okay, McMurtry's pass was just thrown, looked like it was thrown into the ground. It was thrown with a low trajectory. And you knew when the ball left his hand that was not going to net them 13 or 14 yards.
He saw chalk in the area. Didn't want to risk the interception.
Exactly. So he kind of just got rid of it. But Tigers in pretty good shape if they could.
Looking for personalized.
I don't know whether or not. I don't think it'll be a field goal attempt, anything like that. But
Troy, we'll call it time now. It's a Rockdale Tiger Booster Club timeout. We can take a look at some scores right now.
Yep. Ball is on the 25-yard line for the Trojans. I'll get over here to the scoreboard here if we can. Last I had looked, I'm not getting there right now. The Yeoman, they were leading Academy 14-7. That was the last score, and now it's 14-14. That's been updated. Taylor Ducks trailing by 8 to San Antonio Davenport 14-6. Other action picks the Holland Hornets 14-0. We have Lexington 27-0 over Florence. And, of course, Lorena Leopards 14, McGregor 0.
Holland and Thrall, that's for basically a battle for the top of that district right now. 4th down and about 13 for the Trojans at the 25-yard line. Snap is back. 3 minutes to lead for the Tigers. Back to throw. Throws it down the middle. It is caught for a touchdown. I thought a Tiger defensive back was going to pick it off, but it goes right through into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow. And, of course, once again, let them up out of a big hole. That was a 4th down and 13. And let's say the ball carrier was wide open. Didn't get the name of the player, though, but I'll have that for the wrap-up. Not wrap-up, but the summary.
The extra point is good. 11:06 to go first half. Troy takes the lead 7-3 over the Rockdale Tigers. From the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, you're listening to Rockdale Tiger Football on KRXT. Stay with us.
Looking for personalized gifts for all special occasions, embroidery, custom vinyl, and custom print items? You'll find it at Two Doors Down Embroidery, 229 North Main in Rockdale. Stop in today and shop Two Doors Down. Open Monday through Friday, 10 until 5. Owner Kathy Perry invites you to come in. Call 512-543-5090 or email twodoorsdownembroidery@gmail.com. For quality body work, Scott's Body Shop, family owned and operated since 1994, can give you the expertise, convenience, and reliability you want. They give estimates. They have towing, rental cars, ADAS calibrations, paintless dent repair, glass repairs, and installations. 548 North Highway 77 in Rockdale. Call this number, 512-446-7391, Scott's Body Shop.
Troy attempting an onside kick after the touchdown, and it looks like the Trojans have recovered it. Indeed, at the 37, so the Trojans are still on the attack right now, trying to get the Tigers on the rope. Let's get the touchdown somewhere there, Jay.
Okay, 25-yard touchdown pass from McMurtry to Cooper Valley, and that came after a fumble from Rockdale Tigers. Drive started at the 20, so make the score 7-3 after the extra point.
1st and 10. Quick pass on the right flat, complete. Has from room 35, 30, and hauled down about the 29-yard line. On the reception there, and we'll bring out 2nd down. They're scrimmaging from the 37-yard line. They saw them stop for the Tigers. At 29, it'll be 2nd down and about 2. 10:37 to go in the first half. Trojans lead 7-3. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap is back. It's a direct snap to the running back up the middle. Banging inside, brought down just shy of the first down marker, looks like, at about the 28-yard line. I'll bring up 3rd down and a yard. Third down.
3rd down and short. Trojans got themselves set up in a pretty good situation. See what the Tigers can dial up defensively.
3rd down and a yard in the gun from the right hash. Snap back. Keep around the left hand. In trouble and hauled down. Quarterback Joseph McMurtry is hauled down. Spears and Brooks through and got the tackle.
Yes, indeed. And once again, number 14, Johnny on the spot there. Brought the ball carrier down. Thought it lost a little bit more than that, but guess not.
Lost a couple, so it'll be 4th down at about 3 with 9:30 to go.
It helps because it was 3rd down and about 1.5. So if Tigers can just dial up something special here.
4th and 3 in the gun. From the left hash, 2 receivers each side. Snap is back. Quick pass on the right flat, complete 25, breaks the tackle 20, and pushed out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Reed Ketchum with the reception and, of course, the conversion for the first down.
And, of course, just hold up here. What's going on?
We got whistles. We got to put one shoot up until a penalty flag down on the far side.
That's a safe pattern that they ran to pick up the first down. All the young man needs to do is just catch the ball. That was one that's kind of hard to defend when you just pretty much just throw it out. Nobody can get on coverage that quick. But
talking it over. Mr. Referee. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. They'll move the ball into the Ranch red zone at the 9-yard line after 15-yard penalty. Wow.
Put a note by that. Don't need to do that.
Throw back, 1st and goal to 9, back to throw, going into the end zone, wide open, making the catch. Touchdown. Reed Ketchum.
9 yards that time.
9-yard touchdown pass to Reed Ketchum. And the extra point to come with 9:02 to go in the first half. Good snap and hold. Pressure on the kick. The kick is good. 9:02 to go in the first half of play. Oh, the 3 up there. 14-3, the Rockdale Tigers trail the Troy Trojans. From the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, you listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT. Stay with us.
Nathan Bland with Rollo Insurance in Rockdale says, come see us and find the right coverage at the right price. They're an independent agency with dozens of carriers. Familiar names you know like Germania, Holheim Prairie, Nationwide, Allstate, and Progressive. Not only home and auto, but commercial, farm, and ranch. Nathan Bland will work with you. at Rollo Insurance at 113 North Main in downtown Rockdale. Call 512-446-0001. Hey everybody, Gaddy's Pizza in Rockdale has their buffet open 11 till 2 and 5 till 8 every day. In addition, they have a bigger salad bar, pasta bar, and different pizzas. And the dining room is open. The drive-thru is always open. You can call in your order and it'll be ready when you get there. Call 512-446-2222 or order online at their website, MrGaddy'sRockdale.com. They're open 7 days a week. Gaddy's in Rockdale is expanding. They're adding a game room. Remodeling is currently underway, so please excuse the mess while they're going through this process. Business hours continue as normal. Coming soon, a Gaddy's game room.
Well, Tiger fans' hearts crawled up in their throats for a second. It looked like the Tigers might have fumbled on the kickoff return, but the Tigers get covered up at their own 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. We'll get the touchdown summary in just a moment. 1st and 10 in the gun. On the left hash, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap is back. Larchick, play fake, quick pass out on the left side, complete across the 30. About the 33-yard line. DeAndre Stevens is brought down. About a yard shy of the first down. We'll bring up second down. Let's get the touchdown summary with AJ.
Okay, after the onside kick recovered by the Trojans, took them 4 plays to travel the 37 yards. Ended up in a 9-yard touchdown pass from McMurtry to Reed Ketchum. And, of course, that was also set up by an unsportsmanlike conduct, which actually put the ball at about the 9-yard line. So, Trojans extend the lead 14. It's Troy 14 and Rockdale 3. 14-3 is our score here.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 33-yard line in the gun. For the left hash, 2 receivers left. Snap is back. Barczyk will keep up the middle. Makes his way forward across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. That'll bring up second down.
Didn't pick up a lot, not much at all for that fact. And this is when the Tigers really need to drive the ball down the field and score on this particular drive. Can't afford to fall back anymore. 14-3 is the score here in the second quarter.
And they don't need to be down multiple scores here. Second down at about 7 in the gun. Inside the right hash, action fake pass, left side complete. Across the 45, still going to about the 48-yard line. Sawyer Chalk with the first down to about the 48, and the Rockdale Tigers on a 5-star call was first down.
Yeah, well-executed play that time. Barczyk fake to the right and just spun around and found Chalk at about the 40-yard line. Of course, he picked up an additional 10 after receiving the ball. Now the ball is almost in Troy territory. Good-looking start to this drive. A much-needed drive for the Tigers.
1st and 10 from their own 48 in the gun. From the left hash, 2 receivers right. Morrow Carter in motion. Snap is back. Barczyk back to throw. Set. Now steps up, trying to scramble and brought down. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Might have lost the yard. They'll bring up second down.
Protection just broke down initially. I was thinking good protection. Barczyk stopped, stepped up into the pocket and actually stepped into number 8 for the Trojans.
6:52 to go. Now 6:36 to go in the first half. 14-3, the Tigers trail. Tigers getting the call from head coach Hunter Hamrick. Now they'll line up. In the gun. Snap back. Low start. And the Tigers thought there was going to be a penalty. And Coach Hunter Hamrick, Coach Hamrick is asking why there was not a false start penalty. It's the first time you'll ever see a coach asking for a penalty.
And actually, I thought that was also.
I mean, I think everybody in the stadium did. Coach Hamrick did.
Because, I mean, it was a whole lot of moving around before the ball had gotten back to the quarterback. That was a strange-looking, strange developings there.
So, the third down, and the Tigers going to have to call a timeout. Hamrick not happy with the way things are being carried out here. It's a Rockdale Tiger Booster Club timeout with 6:12 to go in the first half. 14-3, the Rockdale Tigers trail. Let's take a look at some scores here.
Okay, the Milano Eagles 21-6 over Bartlett, and it's Fremont 14-7 over the Shelton Pirates. Giddings trail big to look like the Aquero Gobblers, and that score is 31-7. Gave you the Taylor Ducks score. Now they're behind. They're trailing San Antonio Davenport 14-13. Cameron 21, Academy 14. That game is in Academy. And Holland Hornets 14-7 over Thrall. Boothville 80, trailing 21-0 to the Rosebud Rock Cougars. Make that 28-0 now as I speak. And Lorena Rose over McGregor 27-7.
Tigers here, 6:12 to go in the third, and I'm trying to move things forward here. 6:12 to go in the first half. 14-3, the Rockdale Tigers trail is third down and about 11 now. In the gun, empty backfield. Two tight ends, two receivers left, one to the right. Snap back to Barczyk, back to throw. That's a look. Throws down the middle, just behind him, and it's intercepted. On the return to the 40. 45 midfield, down the sideline to the 40. Chase, 35-30. We got flags down inside the 20, down to about the 16. Got to pull a penalty flag, and we'll check the flag. It's going to be post-possession. It'll be towards football, but just don't know where the ball will be.
Exactly. And, of course, defender just stepped right into the path of the ball coming to the Rockdale receiver. And I thought the ball was initially on target, but receiver, I should say defender, just came out of nowhere and picked the ball off. And now the Tigers are really need to try to get that defense going like it was last week.
Yeah, it's a total change to go from stopping the slot T offense, the run of the slot T plus the Franklin does have a passing game that comes out of the slot T. From that to the stopping the spread passing game, penalty against Troy.
Of course, you knew that was going to be the case, and as you said, they're going to retain possession of the ball, and that's a bit of a break there because the ball was returned down to about the 20-yard line. So it just depends on where the infraction had taken place.
So they'll move the ball back to the 47. Silver had the ball at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. 5:56 to go in the first half, 14-3, the Tigers trail. They've got to have a defensive stand right here.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they don't score anything themselves, they got to stop here.
In the gun, McMurtry back, give on the jet sweep coming right as run to midfield, brought down about the 49-yard line. Tigers trying to rip the ball loose, but he's brought down as Cooper Baye. That'll bring up second down, again about 4.
And that's what the Tigers did well last week. Also, they forced turnovers and need one in the worst way here.
At the 49, Trojans at the Tiger 49 in the gun. That's your backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Snap back. It'll be a keeper coming left from McMurtry. Bangs off a tackle. 45 spun around and then hauled down at the 45.
And Gavin Marrero Jr. Carter, that is. Marrero Carter in on the stop, bringing the ball carrier down just short of the first down.
It'll be third down and a yard, literally at the 44-yard line. 4:58 to go in the first half. In the gun, wing back to the right, 4 wide, 2 to each side from the left hash. Snap is back. Delay is a toss and an end around, and a double reverse pass deep down the left side, and it's overthrown incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Trojans. They went deep into the bag of tricks right there.
Exactly, of course. And I actually felt good about the ending of that because to me, it was just a little bit too much, The first toss and, crossing toss and was enough, but I just thought by then Tigers probably should have picked up on something there.
Yep, so 4th down, and the Trojans looking to exchange a bunch of personnel. Look like they might punt it away here. They're in punt formation. Tigers are not buying it, though. They're lined up defensively. It's only fourth in the yard. Snap back. It's a keeper coming left. Has room. First down across the 45 to the 41-yard line. And the Trojans will keep the ball.
And you pretty much saw that coming. It was just a matter of could you stop it? Could you stop him before he picked up the 3.5 or 4 yards needed? I mean, that was really that fooled nobody, not even the Tigers, I don't think. But it just they just could not stop it. I mean, a lot of times you get into a formation like that, it's considered trickery, but that was not the case at all.
First and 10 at the 41 of the Tigers. Snap is back. Inside handoff coming left. Little penalty flag flies. It's brought down inside the 40 by the 38-yard line. We'll check the flags. The clock is still running.
Stop the clock.
And they're having issues trying to get the clock stopped here. Daniel Markov against the Trojans back to about 49. They're going to do a reset of the clock here, I'm sure.
And of course, the Tigers getting somewhat of a break there with the penalties from the Trojans. They've come up with a big play of their own on defense.
The referee standing there, they're waiting for them to reset the clock. Coach Hammer got a signal.
I'm pretty sure it needs to be a considerable amount of time put on the clock. It looks like they're trying to get that rectified right now.
Yeah. So, 4:05 to go. Where it's set. Trojans will have a first down and 20. At their own 49-yard line in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap is back. They pass out the right flat, complete, and then boom, taken down right away.
Good job.
I think it was
number 2 for the Rockdale Tigers, and of course, looked like Sawyer Chalk. He laid a lick on the ball carry, and he has to come out.
He might have taken the worst of that when he has to come out and sits on the bench, and trainers will take a look at him.
We'll be keeping an eye on that also, because he came immediately out and positioned himself on the Tiger bench. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Second down and an attorney. That's from second down and 15. Snap is back. Back to throw. McMurtry throws it left side through the hands of the intended receiver, incomplete. Intended for Maverick Williams. That'll bring up third down and somewhere about downtown Milano. I think first down.
They're going to have to pick up a large chunk of yardage for first down.
Maybe third down and maybe Lexington.
See what the Tigers going to dial up. Now,
this is the play where you just don't want to give up.
Well, that's exactly, because that's exactly what that would be. It's just too much yardage needs to be picked up to allow them to pick up the yardage. So
third down and 15 in the gun from their own 45. Snap is back. McMurtry back to throw. Pressure coming. They want to set up the screen. Nowhere to go. He'll just throw it away to the right side on incomplete. That'll bring up a fourth down, and the Tigers will force a punt, and that's a big defensive stand for the Tigers.
Exactly, and of course, actually intercepted by number 8 on the sideline. Of course, he was out of bounds, but going to bring up a fourth down. And, of course, they are still attending to Mr. Chalk. He looked like he is okay on the Tiger sideline here.
Fourth down. Punt is away. Evans on the return to the 20. Out wide to the 25. We got whistles. And all this.
Yeah, because whistles were...
That was while the return was still going on.
Yeah. Was before the play had actually...
we got put on shoot until the penalty flags down. I don't think I've ever seen a sequence quite like that before.
Well, it stopped before the play actually was stopped, because he had
personal foul against the Tigers.
Wow. When?
That's a strange sequence right there.
Yeah, but because it was actually stopped before. I mean, he had gotten had caught the punt and had started running towards the sideline of the Trojans. And as soon as he had caught the punt, took about, ran about 5 yards.
And he was still running when the whistle blew.
Exactly.
So the ball was marked back at their own 12-yard line. 1st and 10 in the gun. We've seen them. They can march down the field, certainly. So saw it from last week in the gun. 4 wide to each side. Snap is back to Barczyk. Back and sets. Goes deep down the middle. Looking for Stevens. The ball's batted and tipped. And is it intercepted?
I think it is.
It is intercepted by the Trojans. Intended for Stevens.
And, of course,
Ken Negron, the safety, makes the interception.
And it was actually a good coverage, but I actually thought that Stevens was going to catch that one. A whole lot of strange happenings here.
So, 2:54 to go in the first half, 14-3. The Tigers trail. Defense needs to step up again from their own 38. The Trojans, 2 receivers right, snap is back. Give cover over the right side. Across the 40 to about the 41-yard line before he's brought down. Richardson on the carry. Get him a couple, bring up 2nd down. 2:36 to go in the first half. 14-3 Tigers trail. They don't want to give up a touchdown here.
No, not at all. Tigers just initially looked like they were going to have the offensive game rolling like we was accustomed to from last week, but this is not generated. Just need to try to just stave them off and go in with this deficit. And
2nd and 3, here's a handoff coming left across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Larry Spears comes up on the stop of the Tigers.
Also 6 in there, 3 in there also for the 5. I'll get it right sooner or later.
Tristan Alonzo had the carry for the Trojans. Ball's at the 43-yard line. 3rd down and about 4. 1:48 to go in the first half. 14-3 Tigers trail.
Tigers could possibly get the football back. Just don't give up anything big here.
In the gun. Wing right. Snap is back. Play action fake. Back to throw. Throws it left side complete. Midfield 45. Breaks the tackle. 40 and brought down about the 35-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Trojans. About the 36.
And, of course, now you're just trying to keep them off of the scoreboard again. You had a chance to get the ball back with some workable time on the clock, but now you're just kind of just hoping you just don't give up anything. And, of course, on that particular play, the missed tackle syndrome had reared his head again. I had the ball carrier stopped. Of course, he'd picked up the first down after he made the reception, but
we've got another personal foul against the Tigers. I didn't see what the flag was. It'll be that's back there about the 38-yard line. Another personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against the Tigers, so they'll tack on the runners to the end of that. So now it'll be first and 10 after 22 for the Trojans.
And naturally, we can't see everything that's going on. I just don't. It's just happening. I mean, evidently it's going on up there. They're calling it, but you just don't need to give them any extra shots at the end zone. Now I'm pretty sure that they will be taking some shots at the end zone.
Yeah, timeout is called with 1:32 to go in the first half. 14-3, the Rockdale Tigers trail. We'll take a look at some more scores.
Okay, refreshing here. Milano 21-6 over the Bartlett Bulldogs. Fremont Tigers 14-7. Their opponent is the Chilton Pirates. We have the Taylor Ducks now back on top, 20-14. San Antonio Davenport is their opponent, 21-21. The Yeoman and the Bees from Academy. That game is an Academy, 21-21, and they should be going into halftime also. Holland Hornets 21-7 over Thrall.
So, first and 10 after 22. 14-3, the Tigers trail with 1:32 to go in the first half. It's got to be a defensive stand here for the Tigers and deep in their own territory. Troy is deep in Tiger territory, that is to say. A line up in the gun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, wing back to the right.
Quarterback McMurtry signaling something to the referee, it looked like.
And two of the officials there talking something over. Don't have any idea, I guess, or whatever it is. They've limited the situation and time to play football again. Tigers got to come up big and get a stop. They trail 14-3. Things started after the Tigers.
Clock runs, a minute and a half. Snap is back. McMurtry. Give coming right. Across the 20 to the 15. Breaks the tackle at the 10. Still going. Dragging a man down to about the 6-yard line. Maybe first goal at the 6. Alonzo on the carry.
Wow. And that play, he went all over the place.
And again, the Tigers are just having trouble with tackling right now. 1:14 to go in first half. 14-3 Tigers trail.
And of course, and think about it, the penalties, unsportsmanlike penalties, what's really doing the Tigers in also.
Yeah,
that's giving an extra 15 yards or so.
First and goal to 6 in the gun. Slot right, snap back, play fake. No, a give coming wide left for me again. Around the left end of the goal line. He got in. That's a touchdown for Alonzo. Tristan Almanza, I should say.
You know, about from about 6 yards out.
47 seconds to go in the first half. The extra point to come. Homecoming now for the Tigers. The homecoming halftime coming up. The extra point is on the way and good. Time on the field. 47 seconds to go, first half. Rockdale Tigers trailing Troy 21-3 for the Rockdale Country Football Broadcast Booth. You're listening to Rockdale Tiger Football on KRXD. Stay with us.
Fall is just around the corner. Be ready with your central air conditioning unit and get that fall checkup with Climate Control in Rockdale. Climate Control, AC, and heating at 1244 West Highway 79, just east of the Intermediate School. Give them a call at 512-446-4020. Climate Control has sales, service, installation, and duct cleaning. Quality units by name brands at Climate Control. Check with Climate Control for residential and commercial sales and service. Bossler Energy is a proud supporter of the Rockdale Tigers. The Bossler family has always been a part of Rockdale Tiger history. Their 3 children participated in Tiger and Lady Tiger sports, and Miller and Kathy are longtime supporters. Bossler Energy delivers the best solution for their customers' needs in the oil and gas industry. Just like the Rockdale Tigers, Bossler Energy is committed to high performance standards and family.
Wow.
For the second consecutive time, I think on the kickoff, the Tigers bobble the return, but they do cover it up at their own 25 with 39 seconds to go in the first half. They trail 21-3. Let's go and get the touchdown somewhere there, Jay.
Okay, 62 yards covered in 8 plays for the Rockdale Tigers. Ended up in a 6-yard touchdown run by Tristan Alonzo. The kick after touchdown was good. Trojans increased their lead 21. It's Troy 21 and the Rockdale Tigers 3. Tigers just has not gotten anything going yet.
39 seconds to go first half. Back to throw. Barczyk rolling out. Looking, throws it down the left side and just throws it out of bounds, incomplete. 33 seconds to go in the first half. The throw brought pressure from the quarterback's right, and he had nowhere to go. He just had to get rid of it.
Once again, rolling out to the left, and you started on that near hash mark, and that cuts your sideline activity, your maneuverability off on the sideline. It makes the field very short. You got to make sure you have somebody open when you're going to run that play to the sideline like that.
Second and 10 from the 25, empty backfield. Quarterback Barczyk on the keeper up the middle. The ball pops loose. I think the Tigers were able to cover it up.
And this is what this is what the Tigers had forced the Lions. And of course, played Franklin last week, number 1 in the state. This is what Franklin was doing last week.
15 seconds when he went down. Now the clock running out, and the Tigers are not going to take any more chances.
Yeah.
They're going to let the clock run out. That'll be the end of the first half of play. The Rockdale Tigers trail the Trojans 21-3 at the half, and they'll go to the halftime and try to regroup, see what they can get going in the second half. They trail 21-3 at the half with the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth. You listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT. See what
The Rockdale Fair and Rodeo is coming to Rockdale at Fair Park October 15th through the 22nd. Rockdale Fair and Rodeo featuring a rodeo livestock show. Also arts and crafts, food vendors, car show, bull riding and barrel racing. Country stars too, McBride and the Ride and Josh Ward. That's October 15th through the 22nd.
People you know, community people. People you know, community people.
Everything seems easier when you're doing business with people you know, especially banking. When you apply for a loan, it's a good feeling knowing who you're talking to. Bank with us. Citizens National Bank, member FDIC. Community people you know.
Community people you know.
Cafe Corner, a great convenience store and gas station, is conveniently located at Highway 79 and 487 here in Rockdale. They're open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. till midnight. They've got breakfast specials, your favorite beverages, snacks, and Valero gas. That's Cafe Corner, a great convenience store in Rockdale.
Perry & Perry Builders has been specializing in commercial, structural, and miscellaneous steel since 1972, and they've completed projects in Alabama, Georgia, Nevada, Louisiana, Wyoming, and all over the state of Texas. They're based out of downtown Rockdale, and they'd like to take a moment to encourage our young men and women of the Central Texas area, and they're proud to support the Rockdale Tigers and help bring you tonight's game right here on KRXT.
On the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, J. Davis said here, Whitestown. We see the Rockdale Tigers trail 21-3 to the Troy Trojans at halftime, and it's a yin and yang kind of thing. It feels like watching these Tigers. You know, looks like the Troy band has a little NASCAR theme going there. Their flag performers are dressed up like NASCAR crew, and they've got like tire racks here. Anyway, that distracted me for a second to click what it was. But anyway, the Tigers might use a pit crew at halftime there, because they've had some flat tires offensively. They've hurt themselves with penalties and the unsportsmanlike conduct plays and unnecessary roughness stuff and all that. They're uncharacteristic. They've hurt themselves and we've seen that repeatedly.
Exactly. And, of course, football and any sports is a strange game because we just keep referencing how well the Tigers played, even in a loss last week, to the number one team in the state, the Franklin Lions. And, of course, I'm just trying to say this, when you're on air, you got to be diplomatic about things so people won't take it wrong. And Franklin, Troy is no Franklin. And, I just mean that in a respectful way. We know that. But that is what happens. You knew that they weren't going to be. I didn't say they weren't good. They looked like they're a good football team, but you just wondered how the Tigers was going to respond tonight. And so far, what has happened is what you steer when you have a good or a decent game. An emotional game. Yeah, exactly, an emotional game like that. But not to say that things are over, but I guarantee Tigers got to come out and just take control. It's not out of reach by any stretch of imagination. 21-3 is the score. The Tigers just have to come out, get the offense going, stay away from the penalties. And that last drive, the last touchdown that the Trojans picked up, last two actually, were guided by unsportsmanlike conduct. They were driving anyway, but then when you give a team an extra 15 or 20 yards, you're just dooming yourself. Actually, Tigers has got to go in and correct things of that nature and come out and play their brand of football. I hope we're not run over here. Apparently, Troy Band has bought a. they've got a NASCAR going on. I can feel the vibration of the sound effects they got going there with their show, and so that just kind of put me off there. But the Tigers could certainly use a pit stop and a change of tires and change of about everything right now. At halftime. So we'll hope they get to that. We're at halftime. Rockdale. This is a homecoming halftime, so we'll be a bit extended halftime, and a homecoming queen will be named, and we'll keep an eye out for that. 21-3, the Rockdale Tigers trail at the half. From the Rockdale Country Foot broadcast booth, you listen to Rockdale Tigers football on KRXT. Stay with us.
Hello, my name is Jeff Johnson, and I'm the owner and operator of Rockdale Estates and Rehabilitation. We are your local skilled nursing facility located on Highway 79 on the west side of Rockdale. We want to be your choice for your family and loved one in your time of need. We offer short and long stay options to help you recover from the stroke, illness, or injury that has you down. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, and private pay options to assist you. We have a brand new building with large rooms and a state-of-the-art therapy department that is up for your challenge. Come by and visit with us or give us a call at 512-446-2548 and ask to speak with me or Susan McKenzie, our admissions director. We'll be happy to assist you.
Julio's Mexican Restaurant, 1533 West Cameron in Rockdale, is a family restaurant serving up the best in Tex-Mex in the Central Texas area. Great appetizers, mouth-watering fajitas, enchiladas, combination platters, Mexican platters, and family favorites. Great service, too, at Julio's. Over 130 menu items at 2 locations in Hutto and Rockdale. Rockdale, 1533 West Cameron, and in Hutto at 560 Highway 79.
I'm Steve Young, and I want to serve you as your next Milam County judge. I'm a 6th-generation resident of Milam County, born in Cameron. I'm a lawyer.
Now available at Rockdale Federal Credit Union in Rockdale and Thorndale. Zelle, fast, safe, and easy way to send and receive money with friends, family, and others you trust. Look for Zelle in your Rockdale Federal Credit Union banking app and get started today. Mortgages start at Rockdale Federal Credit Union. Let Rockdale Federal Credit Union help you find the perfect loan for your home. Make Rockdale Federal Credit Union your financial choice. Member NCUA.
This is the KRXT Halftime Show. I'm Jay Davis. Rockdale Tigers hope to gather some momentum after their district opener last week as they fell to two-time defending state champ and number 1 ranked Franklin 25-15 on the road. The Tigers reflected their slogan, Tiger Fight Never Dies, last week with a tremendous comeback effort. The Tigers gave defending state champ Franklin all they could handle in the second half and almost came all the way back, but fell just short. Tiger head coach Hunter Hamrick says, in a spot like this, it's tricky territory, but the Tigers showed some things in the battle against Franklin.
Yeah, it's hard to be excited or thrilled with a loss, but I definitely saw some things that I needed to see as a head coach, and that just seeing that fight in their eyes at the end of it, and a little bit of that pleasure, a little bit of that satisfaction with what they had accomplished, and they really were pleased with themselves and where we sat on that, because it could have gotten worse, and it puts us in a good position moving forward.
Comparisons were made to the 2007 Tiger team in Coach Jeff Miller's second year with a 1-5 record. The Tigers traveled out to Liberty Hill and gave defending state champion Liberty Hill a great battle before coming up short. Gaining confidence from that performance, the Tigers won 3 straight, won the Battle of the Bell, and reached the playoffs and set the table for one of the most successful eras of Tiger football. Hamrick says an assistant coach who was a young player on that 2007 Tiger team saw the parallel right away and told the Tigers that they have a chance to make similar strides.
Coach Monroe might be the only one that was around back then, that's still on staff and had the most experience. And I want to say he said the very same comment and same comparison right out of the gate. I got finished talking to the kids right at the end of it, and it's harping on the fact that I'm looking for something. We're looking for something. I think that was it.
More of the halftime show coming up on KRXT. Stay with us.
Rockdale Welding Supply at 2004 West Cameron Avenue has everything that the professional as well as novice welder needs. And they're your only local supplier of medical oxygen, which you can pick up 6 days a week. They're open Monday through Fridays from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 8 to noon. So you don't have to travel out of town for your medical oxygen. It's right here in Rockdale at Rockdale Welding Supply. Come by and see Randy or Scott at Rockdale Welding Supply. Give them a call at 512-446-2810 or stop by and see them at 2004 West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale.
Winnie Hill Nursing and Rehabilitation in Cameron at 2104 North Carnes offers skilled nursing care and rehabilitation services. They offer short-term care, long-term care, physical therapy, hospice care, and respite care, accepting Medicaid, Medicare, and private pay. Call 254-697-4985 or go to their website, www.winnielnursing.com. Midway Grocery is a proud supporter of Rockdale Tigers sports, boys and girls. Jim and Shelley Eanes stand ready to serve you. They're open at 446 Murray in Rockdale with grocery products, candy, chips, and your favorite beverages. You can also find your favorite newspaper at Midway Grocery, 446 Murray, proudly supporting all Rockdale high school sports. In these tough times, you can't afford to list your home, ranch, or business with someone who is sidelining in the real estate business. You want Judith Matula of Put Owens Judith Matula Realty. Real estate is all she does, and Judith utilizes Texas Online, which specializes in rural real estate, and the Austin Municipal Listing Service. She not only works hard, she works smart. So whether you're buying or selling real estate, go with the best. Call Judith Matula today at 512-446-4243.
The halftime show continues on KRXT. The Thorndale Bulldogs are in action as they host Weimar tonight. The Dogs are currently winless on the season. They've been hit with injuries as well as losing a lot of experience from last year's playoff team, with only 5 starters back on offense and 3 back on defense from last year's team. The Dogs are currently 0-6, but among those losses are 3A D2 state powerhouse Lexington, 2A D2 preseason state-ranked Granger, Riesel, who's currently undefeated, and Iola, who is currently 4-1. Thorndale Bulldog head coach John Kovar says the Bulldogs have shown great effort and great attitude, no matter the record.
The last 3 games, these kids have given us everything we asked of them, and like this week too, we've had 3 great practices. You know, the kids have worked hard. 100% showing up and with great attitudes, and I think the kids deserve a win or a break here or there. It just hasn't happened. But these kids are doing an unbelievable job. I've really enjoyed coaching them, being around them.
More of the halftime show coming up on KRXT. Stay with us.
Capilino Dodd Krebs at mesofirm.com reminds you that if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, lung cancer, throat, stomach, or colon cancer, and if you've been exposed to asbestos through work or by washing clothes, the attorneys, staff, and investigators at Capilino Dodd Krebs will help you and your family through this tough time, even if you had an asbestos non-malignant claim in the past. Call 1-888-MESOFIRM today or visit mesofirm.com. There is no charge for a consultation, and they can meet you where it's most convenient for you.
If you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see the folks at Alpha One Chevrolet in Rockdale. Hey, it's worth the drive. They have a great selection, incredible prices, and outstanding service to boot. If you've been to one of those dealerships that charges you more than MSRP, then stop, leave, and head to Rockdale. They value most of all long-term customers, repeat customers, and referral customers way too much to overcharge you. Alpha One Chevrolet, where a handshake still means something. Come see them for the best deals available on your next vehicle purchase. Find new roads at Alpha One Chevrolet at 476 West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale.
Texas Propane in Rockdale is a full-service propane company ready to serve your propane needs. Texas Propane is your best choice to get fast, professional, and reliable service. They've been serving the Central Texas area since 1984. Texas Propane can handle any of your propane needs. Call today to schedule the service you need. Texas Propane, a family-owned business. Call 512-446-4949 or 800-646-4949. Here's a word from Tommy Standard, President and Chief Executive Officer of Standards Home Health. Home is a sanctuary. It's the place that you trust and feel comfortable. We understand at Standards, honor and respect that place. Standards is here to show you with their services you can find a friend and caregiver in Standards. Standards Home Health, 254-697-2224.
The halftime show continues on KRXT. The Lexington Eagles are in action tonight as they host the Florence Buffaloes to Open District. The Eagles and the entire district had their open week last week to prepare for district this week. Teams can vary their open week depending on the district schedule. Lexington Eagle head coach Kirk Mull says the open week and the schedule depends on the number of teams in your district.
Everybody tries to make that fifth game or sixth game, 6 week, their off week if you're in an even team district. Now, if you get an odd team district, your off week is going to be during district, and when you go to the district meeting, then you'll draw numbers to see, your schedule and when your off week's going to be.
The Taylor Ducks returned from their open week as well as they host San Antonio Davenport. The Ducks also had their open week in the schedule last week. With their open week behind them, the Ducks open district against Davenport tonight. Taylor Duck head coach Irvin Flowers says the Ducks divide the season into parts.
I told our guys we have 3 sections of the season. So the first 5 games were kind of like the preseason. And for me, the playoff starts now. That's the type of mentality you got to have, because if you want to make a run in the playoffs, you can't just turn it on during the playoffs. It has to be turned on now.
More of the halftime show coming up on KRXT. Stay with us.
For family dining at its best, it's the Parsley family in Rockdale, Lee's Landing, and Texas Fajita. Lee's Landing has daily specials, and also check out their nighttime specials. Texas Fajita is open Friday and Saturday. Drive-through dining, fast food, all great. All located on Highway 79 here in Rockdale. The Parsley family of restaurants.
Your Napa dealer on West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale specializes in those hard-to-find parts, from old car parts to that bearing for that treadmill. Whatever you need, they can probably find it for you. And don't forget, if you want to dress up your old car or truck, or if you just got a brand-new truck, they've got Nerf bars, bumpers, floor liners, rims, mud tires. And if they don't have what you need in stock, they've got trucks that deliver daily. That's at your Napa dealer on West Cameron Avenue in Rockdale. Call them at 512-446-2505.
Hey, have you been by Rockdale Country Ford on West 79 in Rockdale lately? They're getting more new vehicles in stock every day. Also, take advantage of the low rate specials combined with rebates. Rates as low as 0% financing on F-150 and Explorer, 0.9% on Expedition, and 2.9% on the Mustang Mach-E. Get these hot summer deals now at Rockdale Country Ford. See any of these friendly salesmen: Braden Lance, Paul Leopold, or Lee Jenkins. 5-Star Car Wash, located on West Cameron in Rockdale, announces 2 new machines. These machines will make your car or pickup shine like new. Check out their IQ Car Wash. You and your car will like the IQ Car Wash. It's smarter, cleaner, greener, and with 5-Star Car Wash, you get your choice of wash menu options. It makes it affordable, too. Entering is simple and easy, no guide rails to worry about. IQ Car Wash at 5-Star adjusts to your car size and shape. It reaches hard to get to areas. Your wheels are cleaned in every wash. Even the undercarriage is blasted using multiple nozzles. Check it out soon at 5-Star Car Wash. The Soft Touch and the Touchless, the IQ Car Wash. Also give your car a good vacuuming at 5-Star Car Wash.
TSN Halftime Spotlight, I'm Roger Creech. The little town of Abbott, south of Hillsboro, just north of Waco, right there off I-35, is best known as the home of Willie Nelson.
On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway.
But did you know that it's also home of one of the best six-man programs in the state of Texas? Head coach Terry Crawford has been at the helm for 25 years and stepping down after the 23 season. We'll visit with head coach Terry Crawford of the Abbott Panthers after this.
Life is unpredictable. You never know when you or a loved one may be injured in a car or truck accident due to someone else's negligence. That's when you need an experienced public injury attorney to fight for your rights and get you the compensation you deserve. That's where Frankel & Frankel come in. For over 25 years, Frankel & Frankel have been the go-to car and truck wreck attorneys in Texas. They've helped countless clients win their cases and get the compensation they deserve. Frankel & Frankel truly care about their clients. They understand the emotional and physical pain that comes with being injured, and they'll do everything in their power to ease your burden. They'll guide you through the legal process, answer any questions you may have, and fight tirelessly for your rights. Don't let someone else's negligence go unpunished. If you or a loved one have been injured, contact Frankel & Frankel at truckwreck.com. They offer a free consultation, and you don't pay anything unless they win your case. Frankel & Frankel, attorneys you can trust. Principal Office, Dallas, Texas.
So you still thinking about hanging it up at the end of the year?
Yeah, as long as God continues me down that path, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've gotten used to saying, Lord willing, yes, this is going to be the last year. So it's been a long career. It's been a great career. You know, this is year 35 in the profession. Moved to Abbott in 92, so I guess I'm going to finish up with 32 years in Abbott, 2 in Hillsboro, and 1 in Bynum. So yeah, it's time. It's time to leave it to those younger guys.
227 victories, your total so far going into this season. Obviously, we hope that you got about 14 or 15 more.
That'd be nice. I'd like to be playing week 15, that's for sure.
You've done 11-man, obviously a lot of 6-man. What is it about the 6-man game that you love so much?
Well, you know, it just accidentally fell into my lap. You know, I started off in Hillsboro, worked for probably the greatest AD I could ever ask for, and that was B.J. Korenick, who had just passed away. Got the job. George Kilgo, who was his defensive coordinator, his sons happened to play on my brother-in-law's baseball team. He said, hey, we're looking for a coach, and it was a blessing. B.J. was one of the greats, and I really fell in love with 11-man. Really thought I was going to continue to go that way. Grew up in Plano, so, you know, I knew a little something about football, but got into 6-man and just, you know, my aspirations when I got into coaching were to be a college basketball coach. So I got to take that fast-paced college basketball and put it with a little aggression, a little contact, and so I just really fell in love with the game. Just love the speed of the game. You know, everybody likes offense. There's a lot of offense in 6-man, but we've kind of put our own stamp on it by being a defensive-minded program.
Coaches always talk about the culture. So how did you build that culture? How did you get those guys to buy into it and create this successful program that you have?
Well, it started way back in '98. Brian Cooper and I had to really do a lot of psychological warfare. You know, we had a group of kids that were beat down, and we told them back in '98, and I can remember as vividly as if it was yesterday, that we promised our kids we were not going to shoot the bull with them. We weren't going to lie to them. We were going to be extremely honest with them, and when we didn't have a chance to win, we were going to tell them we didn't have a chance to win. Because before that, we've been trying to convince kids that, hey, if you don't believe we can win, don't get on the bus. Well, there was times as the defensive coordinator, I didn't know if I should get on the bus because I knew we weren't going to win. And kids can see right through that. So we just told them, hey, we're going to win the ones we're supposed to win. We're going to compete as hard as we can, the ones we can't. But we're going to change the culture. We're going to work hard. We're going to buy into it. And like I said, I'll go back to that senior class. They bought into it. You know, those kids bought into it, and we know that because of where they're at today. They're all successful. Every one of them has become successful in their careers and successful fathers. So, you know, it's just culture started with just trying to change the work habit and trying to get kids. You know, I tell people all the time, they ask me what's the most important thing to having a championship program, you know, or changing that culture. And I had this conversation with a coach that just took over a program a couple of weeks ago at our coaching clinic. And I said, you got to learn how to lose. And people don't understand that, but when I say you got to learn how to lose, you know, you have to be invested enough to when you lose, it hurts a little bit. You know, our kids didn't know that. Our kids knew, you know, we're going to lose. Where are we going to eat? And let's have a party on the bus coming home after they lost. And that was because they hadn't invested enough. So that's where it starts. That's where the culture starts.
You made a run at the state title last year with a group of sophomores, and this year they're going to be juniors. You know, if you were a selfish man, you'd want to hang on one more year and get the senior year out of them. So what's the thought behind that, handing it off to, you know, whoever takes the reins next is going to have a star-studded class right there?
Yeah, you know, Kyle's asked me several times, are you really going to leave their senior year? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really going to leave. I have this plan, and I had a 5-year plan, and I knew that was going to be the case. Those that don't know, I'm eligible for retirement, but I had to go a little bit longer because of some retirement issues, and I'm going into the ministry, and I put that on the back burner long enough, so there'll always be some reason why you don't want to leave, and that is a special class. But also, I don't want people to say I left the cupboard dry, so put a little pressure on the next person.
Again, we've been visiting with Terry Crawford, head football coach, athletic director of the Abbott Panthers, entering his final season there in Abbott. Coach, good luck to you this season, and we certainly hope that it's another successful season there in Abbott.
Absolutely. I hope it it's going to end. I hope it ends well.
The Rockdale Tiger Booster Club is dedicated to stimulating both interest among and interaction between students, parents, coaches, and community in support of school athletics at Rockdale High School. The Rockdale Tiger Booster Club reminds you, Tiger Fight never dies. TFND. Meet your friends at the ranch for great food and entertainment. The Ranch. Your favorites like burgers, fish, shrimp, hand-cut fries, onion rings. Meet your friends at the ranch with great food. The Ranch is open Wednesday through Saturday at 5 o'clock.
From the Rockdale Country Football Broadcast booth, Jay Davis, City Whiteside with you. The Rockdale Tigers go 21-3 to the Troy Trojans at the half. The second half about to get underway. We'll come back for the kickoff in just a moment. Listen to Rockdale Tiger Football on KRXT. Stay with us.
If it needs painting, it needs Matthew Burgess with Tiger Painting. Matthew can do it all. Interior, exterior painting, staining, varnishing, refinishing your cabinets, wood and metal fencing stained or painted, as well as custom painting. Matt also offers pressure washing. Call Tiger Painting at 512-963-2827. You can check out his work on his Facebook page at Tiger Painting Rockdale. For all of your painting needs, that's Tiger Painting. They have the eye for painting. Call them at 512-963-2827.
Are you ready to buy or sell your forever home, business, farm, or ranch? Let us introduce you to Catherine Rodham with Keller Williams Realty. She's a born and raised Texan and a lifelong Rockdale resident, and she's ready to help you buy or sell your home, business, farm, or ranch. She is what you call a home run agent when it comes to buying or selling your home, business, or land. Catherine is a top 3% seller at Keller Williams, or you can find her online at catsalestx.com. That's cat with a K.
On the Rockdale Country Forward broadcast booth, Jay Davis, Sadie Whiteside with you. Rockdale Tigers trail the Troy Trojans 21-3 at the half. The Tigers making their return to the field. They just got to have a big turnaround in the second half. And as we start with the opening kickoff, they're going to receive the football to start this second half. And it's a must that they go down and get some kind of a score, preferably put the ball into the end zone. It's time to start touchdown. Of course, game started out. They stopped Troy. Troy got the opening kickoff. And 3 and out. Rockdale got the ball. Nice drive. Once again, a penalty laden. And ended up 7 for 3. And they had 3-0 for a while. But Troy Trojans with 21 unanswered points. And Tigers just need to come out and get something going. If they've got to get the momentum turned around, certain, the Tiger defense kept the Tigers in the game last week, and their offense caught fire in in the second half and really in the closing moments. They can't wait that long to get the momentum going offensively here. They need to get something going.
Yeah, they need to get something going out like Johnny on the spot, like right away from this opening kickoff, and they will receive the football. And lately, recently, last couple of series, Tigers have had trouble holding on to the football as they're trying to get more paperwork together.
They haven't had a whole lot of troubles with the handling there. That watch that one bounce out of bounds. So that'll be procedure against the Troy Trojans. And so Tigers will have the ball to start this second half play. David Whiteside waiting for the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth here in Rockdale at Tiger Stadium. And you'd really like to see the Tigers just bust one and get a big play.
Yeah, and right away, and get that momentum back on their side, and let the defense make some stops, get the football back. By no means is this game out of hand, but you can ill afford to give up any before you can score some. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can't get anything up. 1st and 10 from their own 31 in the gun. Snap is back. Barczyk, quick pass out left side complete. Camarero Carter makes the catch. He has to dive backwards for it. So we'll pick up a couple. We'll bring up second down.
And, of course, that really didn't pick up a whole lot, but ball was thrown low, so Carter had to go down and retrieve it.
Second down, play action fake, quick pass left flat. Camarero Carter, he makes the catch, but he's tackled right away. Troy says they had the ball, and the line judge agrees. It's a turnover, and the Trojans will have possession.
And that's exactly what you could not afford to do. And, of course, you knew that was going to be an iffy play because Carter caught the ball, and he was immediately hit and taken down to the ground, and the impact from the hit jarred the ball loose. So that's not a good start for the Rockdale Tigers, giving the ball right back to the Troy Trojans.
And in Tiger territory, 1st and 10 to 31. The Tiger defense has to answer the challenge here. Trojans in the gun, 3 receivers stacked over to the left side. One to the right, snap is back to, it's a direct snap to the running back up the middle across the 30 down to about the 26-yard line.
And, of course, I don't think the Tigers had turned the ball over at all. Maybe once last week, if I could remember correctly, but definitely not the case tonight. Of course, that's why you line up and play every night, because each ball game is quite different.
Yep, second down and about 7 now. On the 27, snap is back, inside handoff up the middle, trying to dance to the up the middle and brought down after a short gain. Gage Richardson on the carry. Yeah, David on the stop.
We'll keep you abreast of other scores as games are going on now in the district of this area teams.
3rd and 4 to 25. Snap is back. Side handoff Richardson up the middle. Tiger defense slows him down, stacks him up. It'll bring up a 4th down. And so that's what you want to see from the Tigers' perspective. Still got to see what the Trojans do here.
Still look like have a couple of yards to go to pick up the 1st down. 21-3 is the score. Tigers have they could afford to give up anymore. That's just going to make the climb up the hill just a little steeper if that happens. Got to pull up here.
4th and 2, they're going to go for it. Snap is back. Keeper on the left end, McMurtry, and he's banged at the yard to gain. I think he stopped short.
Yeah, they knocked the yard to gain marker down, but I think he's not going to get there. I think that was just that exactly. I mean,
the Tigers get the stop, the turnover on down. Tigers will take over.
Exactly. Good job by the Rockdale Tigers. And of course, you may say, well, if he knocked the stick down, he probably picked it up. But they're taught to drop you can see clearly, even from this vantage point, that he did not pick up the necessary yardage for the first down. So although the Tigers came out and fumbled the ball, they had to come up with the big stop, and that's exactly what they did. Now they've got to get this offense going because not a lot of time left. If you're not going, if
9:37 specifically to go in the third quarter. It is now the third quarter. Sanders back, quick pass over the left side, complete, spinning away, and he stopped the ball. It's loose, and it's incomplete. Officially, it is incomplete. They are saying that DeAndre Stevens never had the reception.
Wow,
that would have been awful if the Tigers, if that had been a fumble. We got a player shaken up for the Trojans. Tristan Almanza looks like.
Yeah, 21 for the Trojans. Didn't see what happened, though, but he's getting attention. And coaches and trainers alike.
He is getting up quickly, so he's going to limp off. Get something stretched out there. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say just Tigers just got to try to hold on to the football. I mean, fortunate that was ruled incomplete. Lived to run another play. And got to give credit where it's due. Looked like the Trojans had come to play here at Tiger Field, Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, they have really, they've been on top of their game so far. Second down and right at 10. 9:31 to go in the third quarter. In the gun. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Man in motion. Jet sweep give. Coming left. All down at the 20. Well, that's got to be should have put a penalty flag for the horse collar because Amarillo Carter goes down. He was dragged down from behind. Did I see the flag come out, or did I see something else? Maybe a towel or something.
Well, I was kind of obstructed from
it is
play.
It is the penalty, the horse collar penalty called against the Trojans, so that'll be a first down for the Tigers, and they needed that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's inadvertent, but still have to call it. A lot of times when you're in the haste of a play, you just pretty much grab whatever you can get, and that's what happened that time. But fortunately, as you say, that is a plus for the Tigers.
First and 10 from the 35 is a give over the right side. Trying to slide through to about the 38-yard line, stacked up. Stumbles, pushes forward, brought down across the 40-yard line. And stop forward progress there. Gain of about 5 will bring up second down.
You take that 5-yard gain on this play. Got to keep it moving north and south.
Yep. Second down and 5 in the gun. Two receivers right, one to the left. Now back. Direct snap up the middle. Across the 45, out to about the 47-yard line. Brought down with a 5-star Commonwealth first down. The direct snap to Wilmer Sorto.
And, of course, we saw plays like that last week work often, but not a lot of those have been working right for the Tigers tonight. Just got to try to get that rectified, put some points on the board, trailing by 18 here.
8:25 to go in the third quarter. Tigers trailing at 21-3. In the gun, two receivers right, one to the left. Snap is back. Keeper, coming to the left. Has room. 45, steps out of bounds, about the 41-yard line. Barczyk on the keeper. That'll be enough for 5-star Commonwealth first down again. The Tigers trying to spark something here.
And, of course, now they're on the move. You just got to just keep it going.
I thought it was might have been another quarterback or something there for a moment. It just looked like a different runner there for a second. I tell you, the Barczyk got around the corner quickly.
Yes, indeed.
First and 10 at the 41. Troy's been on him pretty quickly every time he's tried to carry it. Here's a handoff over the right side. Amarillo Carter, 40, down about the 39-yard line. Well, scrimmage from the 41. He made his way to just inside the 40-yard line. Bring up second down.
And it's funny. It looked like he had picked up more yardage than he did. And at the same time, that could have been a loss. Trojans had some people in the backfield, but Carter did get something positive out of it. Tigers pretty much in a 4-down territory. I mean, if there's anything within 10 yards, I think they're going
3 doesn't help them at this point.
Not at this point. Plus, they're still some ways away from that. A lot of movement there.
Second down and 9,
Wow.
and we got put a penalty flag with movement up front. It'll be a false start against the Tigers, moving back 5 yards. Second and 14.
We had seen a play earlier where it had more movement than that, and it was no call.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it was movement on both of them, but that
play where Coach Hunter Hammock was begging, call the false start.
Call a false start because
it was just a wasted play.
Yeah, definitely it was in that case.
So this one does get called false start. Move them back. It'll be second down, about 14. And we got whistles. Stoppage play. They're going to reset the ball correctly there. Yeah. Right on the yard line. Got to get the 45-yard line in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Snap back. Barczyk will keep. Left side slides. Through has room. Trying to bounce to the outside of the 41 and brought down. That'll bring up a third down. And that play just looked like it was just wanting for everything to bust down into a big one, but they couldn't quite make it.
And he picked up the yardage that they had lost, plus 1, looked like. Picked up the yardage that they lost on the false start penalty. And like you said, it looked like it was going to be worth more.
Third down and 9. In the gun. 3 receivers left. Snap is back. Barczyk will keep again. Coming right. Slips through has room. First down to the 30.
Wow.
25. Running away to the 20. To the 15. To the 10. To the 5. To the goal line. Diving.
Didn't quite.
He is out of bounds. At about the 2-yard line.
That was a nice run. He juked and jived his way to pick up the first down. He needed 9 to pick up the first down, and it did not look like.
Wait a minute. We got to put on a penalty, and it's going to be against the Tigers. Wow.
Wiped away a dynamic run by Bladen.
That's the kind of play they needed. They needed some kind of big, boom play, explosive play to get them back into it.
And that was it. And it's going to be about third down and 19 or so. Wow. Amazing. And ball would have been at the 1.5 or 2-yard line. Now you're all the way back in midfield just about.
40. You're talking 48 yards of field position difference there. What would be called hidden yardage. Third down and 19 in the gun. Slot right. Snap is back. Barczyk with pass right side. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete. That'll bring up a fourth down, and the Tigers are looking at punting.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I was saying earlier that they were in 4-down territory. That was, and I still hold to that. If they were in, I guarantee within 10 yards of needing to pick up a first down. But this is a lot here. You can't afford to go for this.
And they line up for a second like they were might go for it, but then Sorto drops back to punt. There's a snap. Punt is away. Have a line drive punt. Takes a bounce, 15. Rolls down to about the 13-yard line. And the Tigers will cover it up there. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Rockdale Tigers trail 21-3.
And, of course, what might have been, as I said, Tigers looked like they had the ball down inside the 5-yard line. Nice run by our quarterback, Barczyk. But penalty, holding, brought it all the way back, wiped that out, plus added 10 yards. Just could not recover from that. Just too much to try to go for it on a first down, go for it on a fourth down. So you are looking for your defense to come up with the stop, force a turnover. That'll be the best remedy.
Tigers have it, the Trojans, I should say, have it first and 10 for their own 13 in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap is back. Give coming wide left. Tiger defense is on the runner. Nowhere to go. They'll lose a yard or 2. It'll bring up second down. Gage Richardson, the ball carrier.
And overall, just actually stopping the Trojans' offense. They've done a pretty nice job on that, but offensively, the Trojans had a lot of help from personal foul calls and sportsmanlike conduct. which changes the dynamic of what the offense wanted to do. I mean, who knows what the Trojans were going to do without those penalties.
2nd and 12 from their own 11-yard line in the gun. 4 wide to each side. Snap is back to towards McMurtry. That's supposed to pass low left side, and it is complete. No, it's going to be coach is saying, Tiger coach is saying complete, and what's the official say?
Well,
It'll be incomplete.
Well, yeah, the official that was actually over the ball really has not signaled
Yeah, he never
anything.
signaled anything.
I mean, Tigers defenders did though.
So this will bring up 3rd down and about 11 in the gun. Snap is back to throw McMurtry. Sets and looks. Throws it, left side incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down for the Trojans.
And one thing that you give credit to the Trojans, McMurtry, he
got to put on a penalty flag against the Trojans for holding. The Tigers are probably, they will probably decline it.
As I was going to say, McMurtry, he has not thrown any interceptions tonight because there's been several times that he had seen that he could not complete the ball, and all in one motion. He kind of just throws the ball into the ground because Tigers had that one covered up pretty good.
Yeah, so 4th down. Tigers ready to receive the punt.
Should get good field position here, too.
Returner standing at the Trojan 40. Snap back. Punt is away. Marrero Carter spins away. Has room 35 to the 30. 25. Inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10. And hauled down. And the Tigers, I don't see any flags. The Tigers are in business in the Ranch red zone, 1st and 10.
That's the first thing you look for. And, of course, that's going to be about...
there is one down. I don't see it, but I heard Alexander on PA say it.
And I'm going to say that was about a 38, 40-yard kickoff return.
Illegal block against the Tigers. The Tigers just hurting themselves.
Wow. Because and see, that one would have been down around the 10-yard line also. Of course, they're going to still have the ball in good field position. And good return by Carter. Because when he got the ball, it kind of spun out of a tackle, and that was the beauty of that run, which set up the long run, but not going to get credit for it. Once again, another Tiger miscue.
Yep. So, been a messy game for the Tigers. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. In the gun. The receiver's right, one to the left. Snap is back. Barczyk will keep over the left side. Has room 25. Bangs his way across the 20 down about out of bounds, right about the 20-yard line. They cover about 5. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And, of course, looks like the Tigers only lost about 10 yards, or say 15 yards in the exchange as to where the ball would have been, but it just looked like it's just that much more.
Yep, and especially, when you get right around the area of the red zone, the defenses are packed in a little more, so there's less room to maneuver.
Exactly.
2nd and 5 at the 20 in the gun. Snap is back. Barczyk will keep left side. Flips the tackle. Has room to the 15. Banging to the 10. Still dragging a tacklers to the 5. Down to about the 3. Tigers will have 1st and goal at the 3 in the Ranch red zone.
You've got to get the ball into the end zone and try to get something else going on before this quarter runs out also.
And the players shaking up for the Tigers, it looks like. Is that Barczyk that is shaking up? And so, trying to see who it is.
Well, to tell as of right now.
He's laying back as the kind of knees flex with the feet Not under him, but he gets up. It was Barczyk. He was slow to get up. Now he's walking off to the sideline under his own power.
Okay, briefly, some updated scores: 28-6, Milano over the Bulldogs. Chilton by 1 over Bremond, 28-27, giving Buffaloes down big to Cuero, 41, to make it 48-7. Taylor Ducks down by
Charlie Chalk taking the snaps at quarterback, I believe. All right, let's see.
Of course, Bladen has to at least come out for one play.
Yeah, Chalk will take the snaps at quarterback for the moment. Barczyk walked off under his own power. He has to come out for a play at least. In the gun, first and goal to 9 after the penalty. Here's a keeper on the right end to the 5, banging to the 3, and brought down about the 1.
That was a nice run by Sawyer there. And, of course, he had some of his receivers in the end zone jumping up as if he had thrown the ball to try to deke the defense. It worked for a little bit. Nice run by Sawyer because it looked like he was not going to get a whole lot out of that, but he got the ball close to the end zone. Whatever.
Troy players shaking up. Barczyk is making his way back into the game now.
Whatever the situation is or whatever it comes down to, Tigers got to get the ball into the end zone. So you can guarantee I can guarantee that they're going to take all of the plays given to them. In other words, when it comes down to fourth down, if need be, they're going to have to just go for this. Got to get the ball into the end zone, trailing 21-3. Still a lot of time left, but Tigers can't give up anymore.
Players shaking up is down at the goal line near the Troy sideline. Our trainers came out to provide water to the other players. The other Trojan players as they're nailed down. Now the Tigers taking a knee as well. We got 3:41 to go in the third quarter. 21-3. The Rockdale Tigers trail the Troy Trojans. The Tigers are just, they're running out of time here. They really need to get in the end zone on this drive.
In the worst way. Lexington big over Florence, 48-7, that score. But all Tigers down 28-14 to the Holland Hornets. And let me see what the Taylor Ducks there trail by 1 over San Antonio Davenport.
Well, the Tiger player that was shaken up. Is that Chalk himself? I believe it is.
Yes.
Well, he comes out.
Chalk has really had a good football game, really playing hard tonight because he had shaken himself up, making a hit on one of the Troy offensive guys.
Walking gingerly, may have either an ankle or maybe he could have a cramp or something. But Tigers second and goal now in the gun. Now back to Barczyk, trying to bang his way to the goal line. And touchdown!
There we go.
3-yard touchdown run for Bladen Barczyk.
And definitely needed that. Tigers on the board now.
There's 3:27 to go in the third quarter. The extra point to come. The extra point, good snap and hold. The kick is on the way. And the kick is no good. Wide left. So, extra point fails. Time on the field, 3:27 to go in the third quarter. The Rockdale Tigers trail the Troy Trojans 21-9. From the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, you listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXD. Stay with us.
Pruitt Insurance, located at the Texas Star Plaza in Rockdale, is your trusted choice, independent insurance agent. When you deal with Pruitt Insurance, you can be sure your insurance best fits your needs. Sometimes it makes sense to place all your coverage with one company, while at other times it makes sense to place your coverage with different companies. Being an independent agent means Pruitt can shop for the best price and the best coverage for you. Give them a call today, 512-446-9600. Looking for personalized gifts for all special occasions, embroidery, custom vinyl, and custom print items? You'll find it at Two Doors Down Embroidery, 229 North Main in Rockdale. Stop in today and shop Two Doors Down. Open Monday through Friday, 10 until 5. Owner Kathy Perry invites you to come in. Call 512-543-5090 or email twodoorsdownembroidery@gmail.com.
The Tiger kickoff goes out of bounds. It'll be a procedure penalty against the Tigers. 21-9 the Tigers trail the Troy Trojans. 3:26 to go in the third. Let's get the touchdown summary with AJ.
Okay, a short drive for the Tigers set up by a good kickoff return. Drive actually started on the 25-yard line. 7 plays, 25 yards covered. 3-yard touchdown run by the Tigers by Barczyk, and one after touchdown, no good. 21-9. Tigers back on the board, but 21-9, they still trail.
The kick was out of bounds, so procedure penalty means the Tigers will. Trojans have the choice. They'll make the Tigers kick it again. 3:26 to go in the third. And so, Andy Rodriguez will kick it away on the right hash now. Great. Kick again goes out of bounds. Wow. It looked like he slipped and lost his footing on the first attempt. Now, I thought it looked like he just gunned it right down the middle, but it goes wide out of bounds again.
Exactly. And, of course, I've seen him kick the ball into the end zone. I don't know why. Like I could say, probably it looked like he slipped. That's what you were saying. So, Trojans going to make him kick it again.
Third time, now from the left hash. And this is where, more so on punt returns. There wasn't a whole sprint down as much, I don't think, on the kickoff return, on the kickoff there. Sometimes you get consecutive punts after penalties, you get a big return. We'll see about if that happens here. Here's another kickoff, a pop-up kick this time to the middle, taken by the Trojans at their own 20. Reverse 25, around the end of the 30, line of run, 35, pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line for the Trojans. Reed Ketchum. We got another put over to shoot up until a penalty flag, and this game has been barred by flags.
Yep. And, of course, this is probably a blocking in the back type penalty, but you never can tell the way things have been going.
Offsides against the Tigers.
Okay. Change that idea then.
Huh. So, it will be spotted first and 10 at Troy's own 43-yard line. 3:17 to go in the third. Tigers trail 21-9. Again, another big defensive series here. First and 10 from their own 43, the Trojans. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now back to McMurtry. Quick pass out the left flat, complete. Couple of blocks. Makes his way forward across 45 to about the 47-yard line before he's brought down. Second down.
Nice job by the Tigers stringing that out. Looked like they was going to get a whole lot more out of that. Tigers did a good job bringing the ball carrier down.
2:53 to go on the third. 21-9 Tigers trail. Second and 6. On their own 47-yard line. In the gun has been McMurtry. The receiver's east side. Snap back to McMurtry. Sets and looks and stands. Goes across the middle. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Coming up, it was Riley Spears. It looked like almost had the interception, went in and out of his hand.
Exactly. Of course, the reason that wasn't interception, it surprised him. I mean, it was right there. I mean, he was in coverage and actually had thrown the ball to him. Just could not reel it in, and that would have been a big deal. Tigers need to get the ball back, but they probably would have had it at about midfield.
They can get a turnover that'd be just what the doctor ordered. Third down and about 6, back to throw. That deep ball right side, overthrown incomplete. Down the right sideline. Looking for number 10, Trooper Tomlin. That will force the punt. The Tigers will force the Trojans to punt away.
And, of course, the Tigers didn't bring a whole lot of pressure, but they had some of the guys coming in with their hands up. And McMurtry had to try to throw over the outstretched hands, and therefore that caused his pass to be overthrown. Had a receiver, had a bit of a step there.
I'm tripping over Trojans here. Anyway, the punt is away. Guillermo Carter will watch it bounce. At about the 15, it'll be down by the Trojans at about the 16-yard line. 2:21 to go in the third quarter. The Rockdale Tigers trail 21-9. But they've got a couple of stops here defensively, and the Tigers have given themselves a chance.
Exactly. Plenty of time left. Just got to move the football and hold on to it first. So good play, good defensive play by the Tigers. So whatever plays you want to, or that you hadn't used yet, you think that may work, it's time to bring them out. And you don't necessarily have to come up with anything, any trickery or anything like that. I mean, I think the plays that they have in their arsenal just execute them, stay away from the penalties, because we know they can move the football down the field in a hurry.
That's what's heard in 1st and 10 for the 16 is it end around the toss to Guillermo Carter. The scrimmage from the own 16 makes his way across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. That'll bring up second down, gain of about 5 in the play.
And that's always a start. And you just knew coming into this football game, the way the Tigers moved the ball last week, that, like I say, you try to avoid saying it's going to be easy because nobody thought it was going to be easy, but you just thought that they would have a better opportunity to showcase their offense.
They have just, the confidence and the momentum, and, it hasn't carried over. For sure, second down here. Second down about 4 is a handoff up the middle. Banks his way forward to about the 20, just shy of the 24-yard line. Sorter on the carry. It'll bring up third down.
And, of course, I just assumed the Tigers pick up the first down on his third down play, so you won't have to even think about making any unwarranted decisions.
No, I don't think they could go for it.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. You go ahead and pick it up. You won't have to even wonder about what will happen. But I don't think that you would either.
Third down and 3 from the zone 18. Marching on the keep around the left hand. Has run to the 25, across the 30. Down about the 32-yard line. That'll be enough for a 5-shot call on first down. And there you go. Nice running play by Barchek.
Exactly. And, of course, came out, ducked his head, put his helmet down, and picked up first down. That's what you want to see. So you won't have to even worry about that now. Still a lot of time left, but you got to take care of the football, and you got to score a touchdown.
1:28 to go in the third. It's still a fourth quarter to go. First and 10 from their own the 33-yard line, the 32-yard line, in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap is back. Barczyk back to throw. Stetson looks. Throws deep down the middle. Receiver, Guillermo Carter makes the catch to the 30, running away to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, running for the corner, to the goal line. He got in. That's a touchdown. A 69-yard touchdown pass. What a big play just for the doctor order.
Exactly. And, of course, beautiful blocking up front by the Tiger offensive line. Got to those guys some love. Also gave Barczyk all the time in the world that he needed. 69 yards.
And the extra point to come. This will be pretty important. Danny Rodriguez for the extra point. Good snap and hold. The kick is on the way. And the kick is good. Time on the field. 1:01 to go in the third quarter. The Rockdale Tigers, again, starting to come alive in the second half. They trail 21-16 to the Troy Trojans for the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth. You're listening to Rockdale Tigers football on KRXC. Stay with us.
If you're looking to build a new home, remodel your existing home, or just give your home or business a fresh coat of paint, Bland Construction would love to give you a quote. For over 41 years, Bland Construction has proudly served the Rockdale and surrounding areas and proudly supports the students, student athletes, and school staff of all surrounding districts. Give them a call at 512-446-2693 or visit their website, www.blandcc.com. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. For quality body work, Scott's Body Shop, family owned and operated since 1994, can give you the expertise, convenience, and reliability you want. They give estimates. They have towing, rental cars, ADAS calibrations, paintless dent repair, glass repairs, and installations. 548 North Highway 77 in Rockdale. Call this number, 512-446-7391, Scott's Body Shop.
On the kickoff return, the Tigers defense, coverage team, covers up the return and brings it down to about the 17-yard line, so good coverage there. Now let's get the touchdown summary with AJ. And we got to put on a penalty, so we'll check that. But go ahead.
Okay, good drive, nice drive. 6 plays, 84 yards for the Rockdale Tigers, 69-yard touchdown strike from Blayton Barczyk to Gary Morrell Carter. And the point after touchdown was good. Tigers back in this thing 21-16.
Holding penalty against the Trojans.
Wow. We'll take that. Finally, it looked like things could be shifting here.
It seems like it. The Tigers scoring a couple of touchdowns within 2.5 minutes of each other. It doesn't seem like it's been a lot longer than that.
Doesn't it, though? And
the first half just seemed to just roll on by really quickly. Trojans will be backed up deep in their own end, first and 10 from their own 7-yard line. And in the gun, 4 wide, 2 each side from the left hash. Snap is back. Inside handoff up the middle. Trying to bounce right side and brought down right about the 6-yard line. Middle of the Tiger defense. Slowing them down. I think Chad David got in on the stop.
Okay, that's 73 or 70. Looks like 77.
Maybe in.
I know he came in and polished up and finished things off.
Jacoby Anderson. That'll bring up second down and 11 in the gun. Two receivers each side. Snap is back to throw. Pump fake. Pressure coming into the end zone. Pressure throws it. Right side incomplete.
Wow.
The Tigers had pressure on the quarterback, McMurtry, in the end zone. He had to roll away from it.
And the significant thing about that stops the clock, and we're still into the third quarter. And that may not seem like a lot, but it's possible that the Rockdale Tigers could stop the Trojans and get the ball back still in the third quarter. I mean,
if they pick one off here, it's going to be a pick 6, almost for certain. That's the Trojans at their own 5.5-yard line, 6-yard line. They're down at 11 here,
and it's just something about.
Snap is back. McMurtry rolling out to his left. Stetson looks, throws deep left, incomplete. Overthrown, it'll be out 4th down, and the Trojans will have to punt it away, and a very quick 3 and out for the Trojans.
And like I say, technically the Tigers will get the ball back in the third quarter, and therefore you'll have the football and you have a whole quarter to work with. I mean, that may not be painting the picture that I'm trying to paint, but that's a real big deal. That they pretty much shut the Trojans down, and you're going to get the football back if you can hold on to it in good field position. Punt return is only at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, right at the 40-yard line. Pressure on the punt. The punt is away. Romero Carter watching it, and we'll back away from it wisely, and we'll let it roll. Still about the 40. Tigers on 46-yard line. Took a
did a roll in the Troy Trojans' favor, but Merle Carter was smart to just back away from it. And I think that the Tigers, both of them got a pretty good exchange out of that. I think that's just about as good as fun as you can get if you're a Trojan fan. Officially 2 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Tigers do have the ball back, particularly when they gave the ball up with like a minute 8 still in the third quarter. And you're just thinking that the Trojans may run that minute 8 off, and therefore they'll have the ball in the first and the fourth quarter. But Tigers actually technically have the ball still in the third quarter. That's a big deal if they can do something with it. So, Tigers first and 10 after 146. Snap is back. Inside handoff coming wide right. Has room midfield. Banging to about the 45-yard line and brought down. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. On the run, Raiden Hamilton. At the end of the third quarter, the Rockdale Tigers trail 21-16 to the Troy Trojans. Stay with us. Should be a good fourth quarter. You listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT for the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth. That was a real big deal.
Nathan Bland with Rollo Insurance in Rockdale says, come see us and find the right coverage at the right price. They're an independent agency with dozens of carriers. Familiar names you know like Germania, Holheim Prairie, Nationwide, Allstate, and Progressive. Not only home and auto, but commercial, farm, and ranch. Nathan Bland will work with you at Rollo Insurance at 113 North Main in downtown Rockdale. Call 512-446-0001. Hey everybody, Gaddy's Pizza in Rockdale has their buffet open 11 till 2 and 5 till 8 every day. In addition, they have a bigger salad bar, pasta bar, and different pizzas. And the dining room is open. The drive-thru is always open. You can call in your order and it'll be ready when you get there. Call 512-446-2222 or order online at their website, MrGaddysRockdale.com. They're open 7 days a week. Gaddy's in Rockdale is expanding. They're adding a game room. Remodeling is currently underway, so please excuse the mess while they're going through this process. Business hours continue as normal. Coming soon, a Gaddy's Game Room.
On second and 1, the Tigers attempted a quick pass, but is knocked out incomplete, so it's third down. Barczyk on the keeper up the middle, has room, breaks the tackle, 45, still going to the 30. Barczyk running away to the 20, the 15, to the 10, to the 5. He'll take it all the way in. The Rockdale Tigers have the lead.
Wow.
That'll be a 45-yard touchdown run. Wow, unbelievable.
On a third down play, and they're basically just looking for a safety play to pick up the first down, and Barczyk, doing Bladen Barczyk things, picked up the first down, and that's big. Tigers back in this thing, as you say.
They're taking
the lead.
And now 22-21, so the Tigers will go for 2 here because the 2-point lead doesn't really do anything for you.
And plus, they missed the extra point, exactly, because 2-point lead's not going. I mean, field goal could put the other team ahead in either way. 2 points, 1 point.
1 or 2, it's same difference there. So Tigers will try for 2 here in the gun. 2 tight ends. Snap is back. Barczyk play action fake. Throwing left for the end zone. Tucked away incomplete. Until the 2-point conversion fails. But Tigers now lead 22-21 with 11:42 to go in the ball game. For the Rockdale Country Football Broadcast booth, to listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT. Stay with us.
Fall is just around the corner. Be ready with your central air conditioning unit and get that fall checkup with Climate Control in Rockdale. Climate Control, AC, and heating at 1244 West Highway 79, just east of the Intermediate School. Give them a call at 512-446-4020. Climate Control has sales, service, installation, and duct cleaning. Quality units by name brands at Climate Control. Check with Climate Control for residential and commercial sales and service. Bossler Energy is a proud supporter of the Rockdale Tigers. The Bossler family has always been a part of Rockdale Tiger history. Their 3 children participated in Tiger and Lady Tiger sports, and Miller and Kathy are longtime supporters. Bossler Energy delivers the best solution for their customers' needs in the oil and gas industry. Just like the Rockdale Tigers, Bossler Energy is committed to high performance standards and family.
Tigers have the lead 22-21. The kickoff is taken by the Trojans at their own 15 on the return. Trying to go wide, cuts it back in trouble. It drops down back at about the 10-yard line. The Tigers cover them up way back there. And so let's get the touchdown somewhere there, Jay.
Okay, great drive by the Rockdale Tigers, covering 54 yards. Drive started at their own in their own end of the field. 54-yard drive in just 3 plays, 45-yard touchdown run on a 3rd down and 3 play by Bladen Barczyk. Tigers went for the 2-point conversion, didn't make it, but still have the lead 22-21.
55 yards, you say 3 plays?
Yeah.
All right.
3rd down play there.
Big plays, big action. Trojans start 1st and 10 from their own let's get reset here. From their own 11-yard line. Handoff over the right side. Tiger defense stacks him up and brings him down. That'll bring up a 2nd down.
And something about momentum-wise, as the Tigers' great kickoff coverage there, and got the defense fired up, as opposed to starting at your own 35, 40-yard line. Starting at 11 makes a big deal for the Tigers.
Deep in their own territory. 2nd down and about 8 for their own 14 in the gun. Snap is back, rolling out to his left. On the pass underneath. Broken up incomplete. Stevens was there to break up the pass. Intended for Cooper Valier. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
And, of course, now the Tigers can dial up something on 3rd down. Still have to be careful. You still got to keep your coverage if you're on the defensive and secondary and linebacker situation. You can't, leave somebody in cover.
Can't let a receiver get behind you.
Exactly. But I guarantee you they're going to try to bring the house here because they're thinking that the Trojans will have to pass. But you got to be on the guard against something like a draw play or some kind of inside handoff.
22-21, Tigers at the lead, 3rd and 8 from 4th and 14. Snap is back, low snap, back to throw. Pass left side complete to the 20, 25 out of bounds. And that'll be enough for a 1st down for the Trojans.
And, of course, a nice safe play there. Both teams, particularly if you're Trojans there. They needed that in the worst way. And, of course, it would have been nice if the Tigers could have come up with the stop there, got the football back. Still with the lead, 22-21, and a lot of football left to be played here.
1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. In the gun, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap is back to throws McMurtry, rolling out to his right. Firing downfield, receiver is there. Pass is underthrown, incomplete, 1 hop to him.
Wow. You got to have better coverage there because, like I say, that was just underthrown. He was open there in between 2 Tiger defenders.
You got to put on the shoot up until a penalty flag down. Trojans are moving back.
We'll take that.
Holding against the Trojans. Now that had to, if the pass is far enough and and is accurate, the receiver got behind the defenders. That's a big play for Troy if it works out that way. But as it is now, it'll be 1st and 20 from the 16-yard line or 17-yard line, just shy of 17.
And, of course, Tigers need to take advantage of this because we've seen this happen to them in the first half. It seemed like every time they would get something going, they would have a penalty to bring them back. So now it looks like that's coming on the Trojan side. But Tigers got to take advantage of it and make something happen.
1st and 10, back to throw in the gun. Snap is back. Deep ball right side. Receiver all along makes the catch. Midfield 45 to the 40 and dragged down about the 35-yard line. Only enough for a 1st down for the Trojans. Shepard makes the tackle.
Just kind of left them alone out there. See, that was really what they were trying to get accomplished on the earlier play. It looked like it was the same play. And Coach Bashir and the Trojans probably said, well, you opened the first time. Let's go back and try that previous play. And that's what it looked like. The other one's just underthrown.
Yep, so it's 1st and 10 at the 33. Trying to get the play clock reset. The umpire wants it. There we go. 1st and 10. It's a handoff up the middle. Across the 30-mile down about the 29-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down. 10-19 to go. Tigers lead 22-21.
Okay, send the ball. And number 56 for the Tigers. And on the stop there.
It'll be 2nd down at about 5.
Still giving up just a little bit too much yardage on 1st down, particularly when you're trying to stop the Trojans from getting into the end zone at point.
At the 29-yard line, there's a handoff up over the left side. Cuts it back up the middle and brought down right about the 25-yard line. Going to be very close to a 1st down. Going to be 3rd down at about a foot.
Exactly. I think he's got to get to the 24-yard line to pick up the 1st down. So this drive started back on the 11-yard line. Tigers kind of let him out of a hold. Had great kickoff coverage, but Trojans trying to move the football up the field here.
So, McMurtry in the gun. Wing right, slot right. Now back, handoff over the left side. Has room for a 1st down. About 25 down to about the 21-yard line. It'll be enough for a 1st down to the Trojans. So we could be in for quite a 4th quarter here. Trojans move the ball now. 1st and 10 at the 21. 8:56 to go in the game. Tigers lead 22-21. 3 receivers to the right. Snap is back. McMurtry back to throw. Standing and looking. Throws left side. In the end zone, overthrown, incomplete. I thought the Tiger defender was going to pop up and make the interception.
He had a whole lot of things going on that could have happened in a matter of just a second. Looked like Tiger was going to have an interception when he saw it went past the Tiger defender. And then there was the receiver. And just thrown just a little bit too hot there.
Yeah, Eric Shepard, the defender there on that side.
Tigers need to dial up the pressure that they had earlier in the ball game. And we've seen it sporadically, if I can get that out. Pressure, that's what I'm talking about. Need to dial up some of that right now.
2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. And the gun snap is back. Back to throw. Set. Throws right side. Just up past the receiver's extended hand, incomplete. They'll bring up a 3rd down. He's been throwing. McMurtry's been throwing kind of just passes intended receivers in the second half.
Some have been just a little too long, and some has been behind the receivers. And some of it's due to some of the pressure that the Tigers are bringing. So I actually think that they have 2 downs. I don't know what the field goal kicking situation looks like, but big down here for the Trojans as well for the Rockdale Tigers.
3rd and 10 at the 22. McMurtry in the gun. 4 wide to each side. Okay. That is early movement. That'll be a false start. But it wants to put a penalty against the Trojans. That'll move them back 5 yards. I saw the running back move, kind of lean forward a little bit, Gage Richardson, and then he goes in motion. I think he's trying to cover his lean there.
Yeah. Try to, like we used to try to play it off a little bit, but didn't work. And as I was saying, looked like the pendulum is shifting when it comes to the penalties here. The Trojans making some of the mistakes that the Tigers was making in the first quarter. As you hear the crowd trying to...
3rd and 15 in the gun. 4 wide to the each side. Snap is back. Quick pass out the left flat, complete. And he's brought down right at the 30-yard line. Cooper Valier makes the catch, and he's tackled immediately by the Tiger defense. And that'll be a 4th down and about 20 for the Trojans.
And, of course, good job by the Tiger defense bringing the ball carrier down.
Let's see, from the 29, they'll need to reach, it'll be about 18 yards to go for the 1st down.
Eric Shepard was there on the spot did a great job bringing the ball carrier down.
Huge play here. 4th down and 18 from the 29 in the gun. Then in motion, we got whistles and the timeout. The timeout called by the Rockdale Tigers. Rockdale Tiger Booster Club timeout. With 7:54 to go in the game, Tigers leading at 22-21.
A lot of football left to play, but this is a big play here. Going to be 4th down and a long way. This is just one where you just, I know we say it, and and sometimes it jumps up the back and stuff. You can't let them get away with this. And this is not a situation where you can, they're going to have to throw the ball beyond the 1st down marker. It's not like a situation where they say, well, just get half of it. They can't afford to get half of it. You already know that they're going to have to throw the ball inside the 10-yard line, so you got to guard against that. Whatever route the Trojans are running, they've got to be covered up. You just cannot let them get out of this.
So, the Tigers, they scored 3 unanswered touchdowns in this second half. Take a 22-21 lead. 4th down, about 18 to go. At the 29-yard line, in the gun, 4 wide. Snap back to McMurtry, back to throw. Pressure coming, rolling out to his right. He'll throw on the run. Pass is tipped and broken up, incomplete. The Rockdale Tigers with a big defensive play.
And it's almost intercepted, and you really can't be too disappointed that it was not intercepted.
We got a penalty flag, indication against the Trojans.
Wow.
The Tigers declined the penalty. It'll be a turnover on that. A big defensive stand for the Tigers.
Exactly, and of course, almost intercepted. The young man from the Tigers clapping his hand in disgust that he did not intercept it. But that was a 4th down play, and it had been intercepted. Would have been at the 2-yard line.
They gained yardage from not
exactly. And I think he immediately realized that. Of course, you want that INT on your record, though. But I think when he realized what the situation was, I think he was okay with that.
1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 29 in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap is back. Barczyk will hand it off over the right side. Has room to the 30, 35 to the 40. First out of bounds. Guillermo Carter has a big play, and it will be enough for 5-star Colmore's 1st down. Guillermo Carter starting to show himself to be that running threat. We got a player shaking up.
And of course, a little ball control there for the Tigers with a 1-point lead. And, just to say you have a 1-point lead, that's actually saying something. Halftime, Tigers down 21-3, and actually they've done all of the scoring since then. And as I said, that was not insurmountable where you could not overcome that.
It looks to me like, are they trying to work out cramps on the player shaking up? It's not Barczyk. I saw him walking around the huddle of players. Not sure what the situation is. I don't think it's a terribly serious situation.
I could see how cramps could creep in.
When those fans hit it, oh, by golly, it's serious when he got off. Like, man, that sucker stinks.
Yeah.
And the players up. And the lineman getting up, walking a little gimpy. He thought to be an ankle or something like that. So, anyway, he's up and trying to jog off. For the Tigers, it is, that's going to be senior Mason Willard. They got him back from injury earlier. He'd been in that car accident over the summer, and he just was back last week. So, Tigers 1st and 10 from their own 41 in the gun. Snap is back and off up the middle. And trying to dance his way forward across 40 to about the 41. That's about all. Bring up 2nd down. Carter on the carry.
And, of course, number one thing Tigers want to do is hold on to the football, want to pick up some yardage, move the ball down the field, and put the ball into the end zone. If Tigers could do that, they could that could help towards a victory here. Still a lot of football left to be played, though, but got to hold on to it and got to execute. Still in good shape here.
Mason Willer gets back in the game. He makes his way back out there. If you're not going to, there's no way going to keep me off the field here. 2nd down and 10 from the 41. In the gun, two back to the backfield. His handoff over the right side. Slipping through after 45. Midfield still going. 45 in Trojan territory. Hanging on to the ball to the 40. Trojans trying to rip the loose. He stopped at about across the 40, about the 38-yard line.
Those kind of plays where you know where I'm going, where the ball carrier just refuses to go down. They're kind of scary.
And at that time, by that point, the Trojans all they're trying to do is rip the ball.
Exactly. You're sitting here if you're saying go down, or blow the whistle, whatever. He'd already picked up the first down, and that was a big play because that was 2nd down and long, and you didn't want to find yourself in a 3rd down and long situation. Like I say, you limited with what you would probably try to do with 3rd down and long. So you have to worry about that.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line in the gun. Two receivers right. Snap is back. Marching will keep around the right end, has room to the 35 and goes down. About the 34-yard line. About 5 on the play, bring up 2nd down. And 6:05 to go in the game. Tigers lead 22-21.
Exactly. It didn't look like he was going to get a whole lot, but he covered up the ball and just ducked his head, picked up 5 yards. And as I always say, 5 yards on 1st down. That's a good deal, particularly when you're trying to run out the clock, trying to put some more distance on the scoreboard between you and your opponent. 22-21. Tigers lead after trailing most of this football game.
They're trying to protect the lead and extend it if they can. 2nd and 5 at the 34. Quick pass left side complete. Flip the tackle, still going and dragged down about the 32-yard line. Sawyer Chalk with the catch and a little run after catch.
And, of course, still in good shape on 3rd down and very manageable.
3rd down and call it a long 3, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would call it.
Tigers break the huddle. 5:03 to go. Leading by 1. In the gun. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers left. Now they reset, and we got to put a penalty flag on the near side.
That was quick.
Ball starts. Illegal procedure, actually, I think, against the Tigers. So we'll move them back 5 yards, be 3rd down and about 7.
You knew that was coming. Tigers tried to disguise it.
3rd down and 8 officially. At the 37-yard line. In the gun. 2 receivers left. And in motion. 1 receiver out left side. Here's a give coming wide right. Gary Marrero. Carter across the 30. Bangs his way down to about the 28. Right at the 6. Where's the mark? It will be enough for Five-Star Commerce 1st down. Marrero Carter's slow to get up
because the needed yards needed to gain marker was at about the 30. 29, and he got down to around the 28, and that should be a 1st down.
Marrero Carter is just kind of writhing after that, and that is a cramp right there. The coaches and trainers immediately grab him to start to just bend that foot back to stretch out that calf muscle a little bit.
Tell you one thing about those cramps, they're not going to go away until they get ready.
You had it for sure, but when he went down, he was kind of writhing. I thought, oh my goodness, might have an issue, but it was. They immediately just grabbed his leg and just started trying to stretch him out. So it's just the cramp situation, which is, certainly from our perspective, always a relief to see.
Okay, some football action in the area. Milano has the final now. They beat the Bulldogs 28-6. The Bremont Tigers, it is 28-27. They lost to the Chilton Pirates, and this one that the Rockdale people are interested in, this is in the 4th quarter. It's Little River Academy 36, Cameron Yo 28. That game ought to be just about over. Because Yo looked like they're coming back. It was 36-21 just a few minutes ago. It looked like they got about a minute or so left to go in that game. Thrall 21 and the Holland Hornets 41. 41-21, Holland over the Thrall Tigers. Lexington 47 over Florence. And we're just about back to action here.
Well, Carter, he was up, but he's still dealing with those cramps. He got some help off the field there, but it was just a cramping situation. 1st and 10, here's a handoff over the right side, 25 to the 20, bang, down to about the 19-yard line. It'll be right at the 6, close to another first down. And the Tiger coaches have been telling the running backs, hold on to that ball because Troy is going to try to rip it loose.
Exactly, of course, and I think that the Tigers, now not that anything can't happen still, kind of wearing down the defensive group of the
no doubt.
This Trojans.
This possession has gone a long way here.
And think about it, the Trojans pretty much have an offensive and defensive team. I like looking at the rosters before games start. I think they only have 2 plays, and one of them is their number 8 that goes both ways. So
in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. There's a handoff over the right side to the 20 to the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. That'll be enough for a 5-star almost first down, and the Tigers are in the Ranch red zone.
And, of course, here's the ball carried. I'm kind of obstructed from where I am right now. A little bit, he's carrying the load, that's for sure. And I believe he has it was Chalk, I believe. Sorry, Chalk. Yeah, he has, and Chalk has a nice form when he runs the ball. I mean, he runs. He's quick enough to decide what he wants to do when he gets to the line of scrimmage. He kind of do a slide step, and he's going to the outside and kind of slide step back towards the middle, and he picks his hole from what he sees at the line of scrimmage. And that's not easy to do.
Timeout on the field, 3:17 to go in the ball game. Tigers leading 22-21. I believe the Trojans called the timeout there. It's a Rockdale Tiger Booster Club timeout. I'll take a look at some more scores here.
Okay, Lexington 48. I said Florence Buffalo 7. Lorena 48-20 over the McGregor Bulldogs. Of course, Tigers going to be playing Lorena and the Bulldogs. That's in the district. 56-0. The Gonzales Apaches over the Caldwell Hornets. Thorndale Bulldogs. They are trailing Weimer, the Wildcats, 35-22 is that score. And trying to go back to the Cameron score, that is a final, 36-28. The Bees from Academy beat the Cameron Yeomen. And Yo 0-2 so far in district.
First and 10 of the Tigers at the 13-yard line in the Ranch red zone. There's a handoff over the right side. Inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. Sawyer Chalk with a nice run on first down.
And, of course, Mr. Chalk, he's doing a really nice job there. And he has a unique running style. It looks as though that, it's hesitation when he gets the handoff, but that's his style. He picks his hole, and then when he finds where he wants to go, he just puts that foot in the ground and just explodes. A great running style. He's done a great job on his drive.
That's something Brad Shannon and Herb Offenberg used to say about DeMarco Murray in that 2014 season, putting it around and he takes off and runs. And being a running back being decisive. 2nd and 4 at the 7 is up the middle, third to the goal line. He got in. That's a touchdown. A handoff goes in for the touchdown, and the Rockdale Tigers are putting this game away.
And that was, once again, I'm obstructed right now, and that's out the window.
I think it was, for the Tigers, it was number 8, I do believe, on the,
and that's Wilmer
Soto. We'll go with that for now.
And that was a nice drive, utilizing different ball carriers for the Rockdale Tigers. When you do that, you got a good thing going, because those two guys are underclassmen. Chalk is a junior, and, of course,
the extra point is good. We'll finish that thought in a moment. The Rockdale Tigers lead 29-21 over the Troy Trojans with 2:26 to go in the game. For the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, you listen to Rockdale Tiger football on KRXT. Stay with us.
The Rockdale Fair and Rodeo is coming to Rockdale at Fair Park October 15th through the 22nd. Rockdale Fair and Rodeo, featuring a rodeo livestock show. Also arts and crafts, food vendors, car show, bull riding and barrel racing. country stars too, McBride in the Ride and Josh Ward. That's October 15th through the 22nd.
People you know, community people, people you know, community people.
Our online services are very convenient. If you have an internet connection, you can do a lot of your banking from the comfort of your own home. That's community banking in the 21st century. Citizens National Bank, member FDIC. Community people you know.
Community people, you know.
For the Rockdale Country Club broadcast booth, the Rockdale Tigers lead 29-21 over the Troy Trojans. The Tigers have they've outscored Troy 26-0 in the second half. That has been something to see. Here's the kickoff. It'll be taken by the Trojans at their own 9 up to the middle of 15, dancing out to the 20, and then brought down about the 20-yard line. And let's get the touchdown from the edge.
That was a nice drive by the Rockdale Tigers, 71 yards, 12 plays. Ended up with a touchdown run from Braden Barczyk, and the Tigers increased their lead to 29-21. And that's a very good job by the Rockdale Tigers. They're using different running backs on that particular drive. And as I was saying, the good thing about those running backs, Surter and Chalk, those are underclassmen. Chalk is a junior, and Surter is a sophomore. So, I mean, you like to see that.
Troy start first and 10 for the own 21. What a turnaround. What an amazing turnaround this has been for the Rockdale Tigers. From the left hash, Troy, first and 10 with a man in motion. Snap is back. Back to throw. Throws it right in, complete, almost intercepted. The Tiger fans thought they had an interception that was going to basically end the game there. Yeah, incomplete, but a nice breakup.
Yeah, that would have been that proverbial Katie bar the door, which I still don't know what it means. I know how to use it. And I looked up several explanations for that. Get into that one day whenever we just don't have anything else to do.
Second and 10 from their own 21. Snap is back to throw. Quick pass out the left flat, complete to the 20, 25, pushing forward and brought it down. Nice, decent game there. And I'll bring up second down. It's Kuvai on the catch. And third down at about 4.
And as long as you key out, the clock is still running, but just don't give up. Don't let anybody get behind you. You have an 8-point lead, which is a good thing.
Third and 5, snap is back. Quick pass, right flat, complete. 25, 30, out of bounds. That'll be enough for a first down for the Trojans. But, they didn't give up the big play there on field is the key, and it'll be a short gain and a first down.
Exactly. Of course, if you let them have those kind of plays and keep them in bounds, because they're going to try. They're going to have to try to go deep eventually. So just do not let anybody get behind you. And Tigers need to dial up some of that pressure and make an errant throw. First and 10 from the 32. Play action fake pass right side, incomplete. 1 hop to 2 is intended receiver. It's one of those plays where he runs it's like a run pass option, and they have the receiver out in the flat right here, and a receiver downfield, and he has the option all 3, and he goes downfield, and it's incomplete. And, of course, once again, he had to try to throw it low. If he had thrown it and had completed it, wouldn't have been a first down. Would have been close, but the clock would have still been running.
Second and 10 from the 32, back to throw. Throws it deep, right side, incomplete, broken up again. Tigers getting hands-on passes here.
Almost another interception there. But good defensive.
It was Chalk, I believe.
Yeah, good defensive play there by the Rockdale Tigers. It's all over the place. Got to bring the pressure. It's third down, but you can guarantee if they don't make it, they're going to have to go for it on fourth down, meaning the Trojans by day.
Yep, third and 10 from the 32 in the gun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap is back to throw. Quick pass right flat, complete to the 30. Not even back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a good thing.
With 1 minute and a half and the clock running to go.
And
fourth down.
And this is actually your ball game right here, I believe.
Yeah, it is, because the clock's still running. 1:20 to go.
Well,
Troy has 1 timeout left.
Okay, well, I'm talking about this particular play. If you can stave them off.
Absolutely. If you force them to turn it over on down, that's it.
Exactly, because it's going to be fourth down and long. And once again, we've had this team in this situation several times tonight. You've got to come up with this play. 4th and 12 from the 32, the 31-yard line, and Tiger head coach Hunter Hammock wants a timeout. Exactly. I think it's a smart thing. If you have a timeout, you definitely need to use it. Make sure that everything is in order. And once again, you know that they're probably going to have to go beyond the marker for the first down. Don't necessarily have to, but I mean that would give you something to work with.
Yeah, I mean, you can set defenders just right out at that line to gain. It
Exactly.
Couldn't be it'd be a risky strategy to try to make the catch underneath and try to run for it. I'm thinking of Super Bowl 34, the Titans went with the pass underneath and reaching for the goal line, and the Titans ends up an inch short.
Oh my goodness! I mean that was.
It's that kind of thing is what we're talking about.
Exactly.
58 seconds to go in the ball game. Tigers with the lead, 29-21. Tigers with 26 unanswered points in this second half. What a comeback by the Rockdale Tigers. 4th and 11 will finish that ball in a second. 4th and 11 from the 31. 4 wides in the gun. Snap is back to throw. That throw left side complete. Charlie still off at the moment, 45. Ball down about the 48-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Trojans.
But that's
Valle.
That's okay. But the Tigers brought some pressure. Just could not get there. And, of course, the clock is running. The
Trojans stops for momentarily to set the ball on the change. Now they're ready. Snap is back to throw. Throws across the middle. Through the hands of the intended receiver, incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
And, of course, Tigers still in the situation. They're still in pretty good shape. You got an 8-point lead, and you're in good shape from a whole lot of aspects. Of course, you don't want them to score, but they're a long ways from scoring. And if they do, they have to go for 2 just to tie you up. So you're in pretty good shape. You control your own destiny here.
2nd and 10 from the 40, Trojans home 48-yard line. 4 wide to the each side. Snap is back to throw. Now McMurtry rolling out to his right, throwing a pass on the run. The pass is intercepted.
And that's going to
at the 20, at the 30-yard line, and that will do it. The Tigers intercept the pass.
Stevens, number 10.
And wrap it up. It is making the play for the Tigers. DeAndre Stevens stepping up a big play again.
And just think about all of the almost interceptions and all the groans that you heard from the crowd here, the O's, because they almost intercepted. That time he stepped right in front of that. And even if the ball has been complete, I think that would have helped Tigers out tremendously. But we don't even want to think about that because we won't have to now. Great job by DeAndre Stevens. And Tigers, good job all the way around. Like I say, 26 unanswered points. And
I'm going to be sitting after this game going, what in the world happened? I'm sure Troy on the far side, they're going to be sitting here saying the same thing.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I mean, they scored 26 unanswered, but I'm thinking realistically they needed more than 26. I mean, I was asking for more than this because I knew that it was nothing that you could have told me that Troy was not going to score. Was not going to score anymore.
Here's a snap and a kneel down, a victory formation, and so we'll be going down to have a word with Tiger head coach Hunter Hammock in just a few moments. Get some things set up here. And
this is, I mean, we talked about the Tigers needed to show up and not come out flat, but that did not happen. They came out flat. They looked as though that they were had expended all of their energy in the great game that they played against Franklin. I keep saying great game, and somebody may say, well, they lost the game, but that was a great football game. They showed you that they could play pretty much with anybody. They shut they kind of handled, let's put it this way, the offense of the Franklin Lions. But I'm just going to go ahead and say this. The reason I'm giving Franklin the love that they deserve because they are the team to beat still in this district. You know, I don't know who will agree with me, but I think the Tigers did a good job with them, and they came out. We were looking for more of that. We didn't get it that first half, but the adjustments that was made in the locker room at the second